Upload recordings.
Why the fuck this shit change? I had this habit of cursing in like the first, 5 seconds hitting live.
No, you just got a habit of cursing. That's
Come on,
call
man.
it like it is.
Sailor, man.
All right, like
Oh,
goddamn,
man.
yeah, me too. I'm saying.
Well, usually I would wait, until it says that we have a viewer on the live, but I feel like we neglected our audio audience last week when we did our live, because you can't really listen to it. You know what I mean?
No,
it's not. It's more something you had to be there to see. So listening to it.
Is it a way that you can record?
No, it recorded the audio. It definitely recorded the audio. The problem was I didn't feel like it was listenable, like something you would listen to. Like it was a lot of moments where you had to see it. You know what I mean? But anyway, welcome to our NBA All-Star Weekend Saturday Night Live special. Who y'all got for this dunk contest? Oh man,
who's in the dunk contest?
Well, I wasn't gonna get to that later, but this dunk contest: Trey Murphy III, Kenyon Martin Jr., Jericho Sims. Note, the only person out of those three that I even know is Kenyon Martin Jr. Oh, and Mac McClung.
Not Mac McClung, the great Mac McClung.
They gave Mac McClung a 2-way contract so he could be in the dunk contest.
Right.
White privilege.
Is he a high flyer?
Oh no, Mac, he can dunk, but he wasn't in the NBA. He was in the G League. So they called him up.
So is it safe to say that I'm over the dunk contest?
Yeah, I'm not even bothering to watch it. I think they got the 3-point contest going on right now. I got Damian Lillard to win that, but this dunk contest, this is the reason why I even went live, so I ain't got to watch that shit.
I'm over it. I was
gonna try to pull up the stream and have it going, at the same time, but apparently you can't do that. It's illegal. Thanks to the NBA, but it is what it is, man.
Yep, yeah, man.
What happened?
I'm over it. No dunk contest for me. I haven't watched a dunk contest in years.
In years?
For years.
I think the last good one was when Zach LaVine and
yeah, that was probably the last one I watched.
Aaron Gordon was going back and forth. Those are actually two of the best dunk contests ever. But just because of those two. Aaron Gordon got robbed, man. Like absolutely robbed. What happened?
No thanks.
You connected to McDonald's Wi-Fi tonight? What you got going on?
No, my Wi-Fi is great. I got all bars.
You keep freezing. I promise you.
I'm not. You're not freezing. I'm not freezing on my end.
I know I'm not freezing, but you freezing.
So
see,
this might not be neither one of us.
I mean, you freezing now, but I set it to where it'll record both videos. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna be like no gaps anyway.
So you just froze briefly just now. So I don't think
your Wi-Fi sucks.
It's not our Wi-Fi. It's not a Wi-Fi thing.
Your Wi-Fi, my nigga.
Anyway, so you ain't gonna blame your Wi-Fi. I got full bars. I'm straight.
Let me turn this off. Let me see it. Oh, all right. Let's see. Starbucks Wi-Fi. What's up, Cody? You fat bastard. We was playing 2K earlier. Niggas is trash. Oh, man. I want to start off by saying rest in peace to Dave, a.k.a. True Goy the Dove from De La Soul. I feel like De La Soul kind of gets lost in the shuffle of hip-hop history because their music hasn't been streamable for the past however many years, 20-some years, 20, 30 years.
Right.
So, not a lot of people are really, listening to them, from the younger generation, I'll say. But I kind of grew up listening to it. So it's kind of sad. Well, it's very sad. He's only 54 years old. And that's just a continuation of people who aren't, you really think 54 is not like old, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it ain't suddenly dying old. Well, this is not supposed to be.
He had some kind of congenital heart problem that he was diagnosed with in the last few years. So that they still haven't said like the official cause of death, but I'm sure that has something to do with it. It's just sad, man, because they had just got their rights back, and they was just about to make a new album.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they've been fighting. They've been fighting for those rights to the music for a long time.
Yeah,
And what's crazy that because not a lot of their music has been on streaming services
no,
like that.
not at all. That's what I just said.
Yeah. So you know what I mean?
What happened?
What's so
I
funny?
don't know. Your shit keep freezing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like no.
I'm getting straight on my like. Look on here. I'm good.
Mhm.
I'm watching on Facebook on my laptop.
Oh, so it's
And
straight there.
yeah, it's straight
Oh, because
here.
if it's straight there, I can just go through it. It's fine. Because like I said, it records both feeds locally. You know what I mean? So I'll get like your actual video uninterrupted.
I can see where it's freezing on
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's freezing, nigga.
yeah, but it ain't me.
But to recap, last week's Super Bowl, you missed the Super Bowl live. 'Cause
Yeah,
you was at the daddy daughter dance, and then you went to sleep. It's
yeah.
cool. We start running this bitch like Suge Knight.
Nobody
Showing up
afraid of
at you,
Suge Knight. There wasn't nobody
showing
afraid
up
of
at you
Suge
niggas'
Knight like that.
houses.
Wasn't nobody scared of Suge like
That's fine. You gotta be scared.
that.
So don't be scared. You don't get served.
Right.
Oh man. So how did you feel? Well, who did you pick to win?
Nobody.
Nobody? You didn't care?
I didn't care.
I feel you.
I had no horse in the fight.
No horse.
Patrick Mahomes win.
Yeah.
Because I think that he put in the work to get there. But I didn't have a lot. I really didn't even, honestly. So no, it didn't do nothing for me. The I, concert was kind of boring.
It's a halftime show?
Yeah, boring as hell.
It was boring?
Boring as fuck.
I think it was boring too.
Snooze fest.
Now, granted. Okay, she was pregnant. I get it.
Fine.
I get it. I understand.
Fine.
Listen, hey, you was pregnant.
Halftime show solo. If you pregnant, don't do that shit solo.
Hats off to you. Hats off to you for being brave enough to go there, pregnant and perform like that.
Right.
Great. That does not excuse the show from being some mid. I'm sorry.
Right. It was absolutely horrible.
Jay-Z was sitting right there. You did 2 songs that had Jay-Z on it.
Right.
You ain't had Blue Ivy come up there, nothing.
Not to mention, Rock Nation does the music for the Super Bowl, so.
I mean, you could have got anybody. I mean, the only person I understand her not bringing out is Kanye. I get it. Hey, don't bring that guy out. But Jay-Z's right there. What happened?
Did you just say his name? I told you his name will get.
I mean, we brought up with the rap shit. You wasn't here last week, so we brought it up with the top 50 rappers. So
I know the last 10 though. We talked about.
Yeah.
On the side.
It was disappointing. We didn't get a chance to do the snubs though. We'll say that for whenever Chris decides.
Really? Snubs.
Yeah, because there's a lot of snubs. I mean, so far for the snubs we came up with was Lupe, Styles P, and your man Ja Rule.
They got
Yeah,
I was
they were definitely
snubs. When I saw Kendrick at 2, I was shocked.
Kendrick at 2 was nuts.
I was shocked.
Second best rapper ever. Come on, dog. I love Kendrick, but come on, dog. Don't play with me like this.
I fuck with Kendrick. I have. Two? No.
Yeah. Kendrick over Nas? No.
No,
I don't see that.
No, thank you.
Not at all.
Nope.
Oh man. Yeah,
man.
That was
go ahead.
What happened?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, no, before we switched up to that, in Rihanna, in relation to Rihanna, Chris Brown the last couple of days. Well, mostly yesterday.
This nigga been on tear.
Yeah. And he ain't wrong. I give him that. He ain't wrong at all. What he said was, if y'all still hate me for a mistake I made as a 17-year-old, please kiss my whole entire ass. I'm fucking 33. I'm so tired of y'all running with this narrative. You weird ass niggas are the same ones that tune in every week to see Blueface and Krishan beat the fuck out of each other in front of the world. But that's okay. It's entertainment. All y'all can suck my dick disrespectfully. And he's not wrong.
No.
He's not wrong at all.
Did you see Blueface's response?
No, because I wouldn't want him to. I'm cool on his response. He ain't got shit to say. Because he ain't wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, Blueface said, he was Chris about it. He was like, nothing to do with that, bro. Basically, like he basically said, he said these words. He was like, "You beat up the wrong bitch." That's what he said. That's what Blueface
Was that
said.
his take? Oh,
that
man.
was his take. That's the answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Cotton.
ducks, children, babies, mammals. We have a special guest joining us live now from the ghetto.
Shit. Oh shit!
So,
It's the third leg of the podcast.
what's up, everybody?
Look at it. Why you got that
What
low
it
ass
do?
R&B voice? What's up, nigga? Smooth motherfucker. What you drinking? Coconut cognac?
We are gonna have that R&B discussion. I got 2 people I wanted to invite to that. So one of these podcasts, one of these weeks, we gonna have that R&B talk you was talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They can't come to the show.
No, I got 2. There's 2 people I asked to be involved in that. So they gonna jump on in when we had that talk. It'll probably be not next week. It'll be in a couple weeks though.
You sure?
Yeah, man. How you feeling, man? Who you got in the dunk contest, Ray?
Man, I ain't watched the dunk contest in like 20 years.
20 years.
Last time I watched the dunk contest, Dwight Howard was the best dunker ever.
Jesus. Did you see Shaq shit? Did you see Shaq?
Nah,
What he said about Dwight Howard?
What he said?
Oh man, let me find this shit. This shit funny. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on. I just commented on it.
Hell no.
2 hours ago. How y'all feeling? Man? What happened?
King Richard. I was about to say that motherfucker. You can't make that up at all.
What happened?
No, my man said he can't make this shit up in the comments.
It was something like Shaq said that he can't you can't be in the Hall of Fame after playing for 5 or 6 teams. You were never the man. About Dwight Howard. Now,
they don't. They always had a little.
That don't matter. Do you know how many teams Shaq played for in his NBA career?
About like 7.
6.
6.
6. So
Wow.
you can't be in to say you can't be in the Hall of Fame to playing for 5 or 6 teams.
Phoenix, Cleveland, Miami, Orlando,
Boston.
No, I said Boston.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I think Boston was the last team he played for.
It was Orlando, LA, Miami, Phoenix, Boston, Cleveland. 6. The last time I watched the dunk contest, Aaron Gordon got robbed. Absolutely robbed. He was robbed twice. Yeah.
I'm gonna go as far as to say Dwight Howard is the greatest Orlando Magic ever.
The greatest Orlando player ever?
Yes, Dwight Howard.
Yeah, I would have to put him over Shaq. You know why?
Shaq only played 2 years.
In Orlando? No, he played like 4.
He played 2.
Oh, yeah, he played 4. What are you talking about? He
Yeah,
came into the league like what, 91?
No, 92.
92, yeah, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. It was 4 years.
Yeah.
Can't even call Boston. His knees gave up by that time.
Greatest Orlando player.
It's Dwight Howard.
Dwight.
He was there for what, 8 years?
I'll take that.
Hands down, got him to the finals. He did everything Shaq did, but more, except for winning scoring titles.
Yeah.
But he won block titles. He won
get
rebounding titles.
What, 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards?
Yeah.
Told that nigga it was his Wi-Fi. He don't listen. Shit booted his ass right out. Look at him. Anyway,
He'll be right back in.
he'll be right back. Yeah. Told that nigga though. I told him. Oh man.
But
Let me tell you.
I don't even think is Shaq the second greatest Orlando Magic.
Is Shaq the second greatest player for the Magic? He would have to be. No? Who would you think is second? Vince Carter?
T-Mac.
It's not my damn Wi-Fi. It's absolutely your Wi-Fi. Nigga jumped in the chat.
It's T-Mac. T-Mac? Second greatest Orlando Magic ever.
Tracy McGrady never took Orlando anywhere.
No, he didn't, but he spent the time there.
Y'all name all the accolades of Dwight Howard, but the NBA didn't give him a spot in top 75. And the NBA fucked that up.
They know they fucked that up.
They fucked that up. It got to be something personal with Dwight Howard, because
Dwight Howard
there's no way
to be on the team.
There's no way you don't put Dwight Howard in the top 75, but you got people like Anthony Davis. Like Anthony Davis, come on, bro. Stop it.
I think
Davis
Lillard.
They put Anthony Davis in easy. Anthony knew.
Hey, why you making a kung fu flick over there? What you got going on? No, you recording from your phone? What are you doing?
I'm on my phone. It's my phone.
You on your phone? So it's like a delayed response. I don't know what the fuck going on. What the fuck is this nigga doing?
I don't know.
Oh man, y'all lucky this not an actual show. I'd have fucked y'all up by now. Oh man, what else we got? Let's see. Chris Brown.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, did you see the outrage from Shirley Ralph singing the Black National Anthem? Apparently, white people didn't know that was a thing.
What? Didn't know what?
Even though we learned the words to the Black National Anthem when I was in grammar school. Lift every voice and sing. I know you know that shit.
Right. What, you telling me that people didn't know that lift every voice and sing was a thing?
They couldn't have known it was a thing because now they're upset and talking about boycotting the NFL.
Huh?
Because they sing the Black National Anthem. Yeah. Even though they sing the Canadian National Anthem. Mm-hmm. And said Black National Anthem has always been one of those things that you learned. Well, at least we learned in the 80s. I don't know if they stopped teaching it.
Do they not realize it's Black History Month?
No, because they want to, what's the word I'm looking for? White History Month.
When is it not White History Month?
Come on, man. You can't tell them that.
You're scared.
You can't say that. Because then they'll be like, oh, what do you mean? Fucking March through January.
What? Exactly. March through January, right?
Listen, I know entirely too much about the Byzantine Empire to care about anybody's History Month.
Thank you.
History is one of those subjects I was always good at.
That was.
And I always took it.
Me and you used to thrive in that shit.
And because they took you got to understand, colonizers probably want. Yeah, this wasn't the first year they sang it at the Super Bowl. It wasn't. It absolutely wasn't. That's the funny part. Like, you upset that fucking the league that's 78% black sang the Black National Anthem. You're like, what if we had a white national anthem? I said, y'all do. Ain't that America?
It's called the Star Spangled Banner.
No, it's called Sweet Home Alabama. I swear that shit come on, boy.
Because the Star Spangled Banner meant absolutely nothing to my ancestors.
The Star Spangled Banner, and once you get past, verse 1, it starts to get a little racy.
It's
a little racy. They want to colonize February. Yeah, man. Hey, what is with them? You know, we can't have February. I'm still mad about Marvel doing those monkey covers.
Oh, the monkey shit.
The monkey
Oh,
covers, man.
they ain't said nothing about that shit.
What happened?
No, I said they ain't spoke on it.
No, nobody really caused a stink about it. You know what I mean? Because it's not really something.
They snuck it in.
Nobody reads comics. Like, no. Oh man, let me see. You know, just to recap, this is our NBA All-Star Weekend live special event. It's very unnecessary. It's not an actual episode of our show. So actually, if anyone would like to join and have some fun on the podcast, then you know, let me know. Send me a message. I'll add you to the stream.
Oh boy, that might. I don't know how good that's gonna go.
What you mean? We got to introduce new people, man.
Sure.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm getting us a fourth person, man.
What year did the 3-point contest became better than the slam dunk contest?
It's never been better than the slam dunk contest.
Better now.
They're both equally garbage.
It's better now.
It's better now. It's been better now for at least 10 years.
I guess more interesting because it's contestants.
No, you know what? Because you'll have Steph Curry will still jump in that bitch. You know what I mean?
I can do without the slam dunk contest.
Game one. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I wanted to win. That's my boy.
Cool.
Game one. Yeah, that's
Game one. Damian Lillard.
I figured that.
I forgot who participated.
It don't matter. Game one.
No, it's somebody. I think there's somebody else that I got.
Nobody. If Steph didn't enter, it don't matter. If Joe Harris didn't enter, it don't matter. If the Asian kid that Brooklyn had, I don't know if they traded him or not. I hope they didn't. But he shoots some wild shit like 50-something% from three. If he didn't enter, Jason Tatum was in it. Yeah,
he in there. Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum was in the 3-point contest.
Yeah, he in there.
It's like when your man. It's like when your man.
I think Tatum shoot about 47 from.
Who was that? Was it Manute Bol that was in the 3-point contest?
Ooh.
Manute Bol.
That was like 88, 89.
Really?
I think he was. Yeah, Manute Bol can shoot threes, man. You think his son just popped up shooting threes from nowhere?
What? I do not remember Manute Bol in the 3-point contest.
Manute Bol maybe took 2 or 3 3-pointers per season, and he made damn near all of them.
Listen, I'm okay with that part, but I don't remember him in the contest.
He was in that bitch.
I want to say somebody. I think he was in the contest. I'm not going to say that 100%. And since we don't research shit,
on the Bullets.
I don't remember that.
Bullets. Let me see.
I don't remember that.
You was on the Washington Bullets.
Listen.
3-point contest. Yeah. No.
88-89.
He hit 6 3-pointers and a half. Jesus Christ.
I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. I remember that game. I don't remember him ever in a 3-point contest.
What the NBA got against his son?
Ever.
The NBA don't got shit against his son. His son's actually having a great year. He was in 88 and 89. Luanda with the facts. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Didn't I say that?
He was in the contest in 88, 89?
Yes. Let me see. History. Oh, man. So what else y'all want to talk about? You want to know the funny thing? We've been live for 15 minutes. And everything that I wrote down, we've already talked about.
Shit, I thought I was late as hell. I just
3-point contest history. Let me see.
I'm looking at it right now. Not in 88.
89. No, he wasn't in 89.
He was not in it. No.
87.
That's crazy. I swear I remember him being in it.
Never.
Kiki Vandeweghe. Oh, man. Kiki Vandeweghe used to have a strap, boy. Kiki used to let that bitch go.
Yeah.
Was Denver Kiki Vandeweghe or New York Kiki Vandeweghe?
Denver. Nobody did anything in New York.
I see Craig.
You know who was nasty there? A lot of people don't really remember Dana Barros.
I remember Dana Barros.
Dana Barros was an animal.
Speaking of that.
He did rap.
Yeah, he was a rapper. Good rapper.
I ain't say good.
No, he was decent.
No, he was decent.
He was decent. He's better than Dame.
He won at the buzzer too. That's what's
Nah,
up.
he wasn't better
Yes,
than
he
Dame.
was better than Dame.
Dame time.
Yes, he was.
You said Dana Barros was better than Damian Lillard?
As a
Rapping?
rapper, yes. As a rapper,
outta
yes. As a rapper, absolutely.
Yeah, we
Without
talked
question.
about Chris Brown, Luanda, for a second. I want to go back to it in a minute though, because I love Chris Brown, man. I used to make jokes.
Let me say this real quick because I seen something about Isaiah Thomas saying Steph Curry will average 8 points in the 90s.
Now he said 18.
Dana Barros can average 20 points and Michael Adams can average 27. Steph Curry will average 35.
Dana Barros was athletic as fuck too.
It's Michael Adams.
Now here's what I will say. He's still wrong about Steph Curry only averaging 18 points because you can't defend shoot from fucking 40 feet. All you can do is foul him. And at that point, he's shooting free throws. And he shoots like 90% in free throws.
They barely was stopping his father from doing it.
Yeah. His dad was different though. He didn't shoot as much as Steph. If you put Steph in any era and let him shoot as much as he shoots now, he's going to he'll probably average more.
About 40 a game.
He'll probably average more. And that's the thing. When people start talking them conversations with, oh, if you put this player here, they wouldn't do that. It's like, stop it, dog.
Do either one of y'all remember Michael Adams?
Yeah, unfortunately.
That nigga averaged 26.5 in 1 year.
Yeah.
If he can do that shit, and Michael Adams like 5'11", Steph Curry will average 40 points a game.
I don't think it's a size thing, though.
It ain't got nothing to do with size.
Yeah, it's a size thing.
Why is Isaiah such a hater? Because he's from the West Side. That's why. And West Side niggas is haters.
Steph will cross his ass up.
But I will say, Isaiah Thomas is not really a hater. You probably brought that up because of Michael Jordan, who for some reason continues to, push this narrative that Isaiah Thomas was wrong for walking off the court in what was that, 91? I'm not a hater. Are you from the West Side too, Luanda? Oh,
if you was to ask,
I hate that for you. I hate that for you. West Side? Oh man, it's cool. My mama was from the West Side.
I'm glad she's still alive. Shit.
Damn. Man, somebody posted a real estate listing for a house on 73rd and where the fuck is this shit at? Oh my god.
Inglewood.
Let me see. Nah, man, it's in like Grand Crossing, my nigga. Like
Grand Crossing up and coming though, because they building that library.
It's a playlist called YouTube Mixed Gospel.
What?
6 hours of worship.
The fuck?
Hey, that
This
nigga
nigga about to turn on that Yolanda Adams, boy.
Yolanda Adams playlist.
Hey Google, stop! No one called you. Motherfuckers.
Hey, when he be pulling up bumping Yolanda Adams, y'all thought I was bullshitting.
I never bumped no Yolanda Adams. No, I don't know what just came out of Google. Just said that I asked for a Google gospel.
Okay, a renovated 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom bungalow located in the Greater Grand Crossing neighborhood. Y'all know what that is, right?
Yeah. What's the address?
So this is on 70. The address is 7357 South Vernon. Right.
All right, that's like King Drive, 73rd.
Not too far. Okay.
It's right off King Drive. Right. But they want $400,000 for this.
Okay.
Right. Well, $399,000, which is $400,000. That's a trick they play with prices to make you not understand.
Go ahead.
They did a really good job renovating this house. I tell you that.
Right.
The house is fucking amazing.
They ain't gonna get $500,000 for that area.
But nigga, you right around the corner from Bullet Boulevard.
you want me? Hey, you want me to be frank?
What's that?
That area on new renovation is pulling in around that much money, and they are selling.
And I understand why.
They are
because
selling.
You got the
library.
Barack Obama library being built.
Right. And I'm just saying, I live in South Shore.
And if I'm not mistaken, Grand Crossing is still considered Hyde Park Township.
Not really.
It is.
No.
It is.
Not quite.
Here's my thing.
Yeah,
Here's my thing with it.
It's Grand Crossing, but it's considered Hyde Park Township.
Yes. On the map, it is. Yes.
Here's my thing with it.
They changed a lot of that stuff around.
If you got the patience and the bravery to live over there and wait it out, I mean, more power to you. I ain't paying $400,000 to dodge bullets on the way to my car, dog.
Grand Crossing ain't that bad. I used to live in Grand Crossing.
Yes, I know where that is. I live on 73rd, and I can see exactly what you're saying. But those bungalows,
I'm cool.
Yeah, they going for that. They going for that much.
The two on either side look like shit, but that one looks amazing. That one looks amazing. It's definitely a $400,000 house. It's just not in the $400,000 location.
Hell nah, man. You go to places like Romeoville and see a $500,000 house. You'll see a $500,000 house.
You ain't getting a $500,000 house in Romeoville.
The point I'm making is you'll see the space.
I drove through Romeoville, my nigga. I was like, yo, I gotta get here. I gotta get here.
Yep.
That shit looks fucking beautiful. There's like a castle over in that bitch. I was like, Jesus
check
Christ.
this out. In the city though, 400,000 for a good neighborhood is nothing. That's because
400,000 in a good neighborhood.
Those places start off at $925.
I grew up on the white side of the west side. What part is that? You have to explain that one. Did y'all talk about what Karl Malone do? You said, did we talk about Karl Malone? What did Karl Malone do?
Nah, he talking about
what up, Q?
Help. He said he was gonna help like ex-NBA players and shit.
I've never liked Karl Malone. Ever. Fuck that nigga. And he a pedo. Fuck that nigga.
That's a bold statement, sir. You want to back that up?
A fact. He impregnated a 13-year-old.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Had a whole baby that he didn't even claim.
That.
Yeah,
I remember that shit. Didn't that child come out like and say something?
Yeah, because he made it to the NFL. He said when he met him at 17, he told him that ain't nothing he could do for him. He gonna have to make his own way.
He ain't lied to him though.
Who lied to him?
No, I said he ain't lied to him. Like
he lied to him. What?
You can't father a 17-year-old you don't know. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, that's cool, but you're Karl Malone.
No, he can provide financially, but that's all you can do.
I mean, that's one of those brutally honest moments that you don't have to have as a father to your child.
Hey, I know that nigga. You know what I mean? He was bragging his entire life, man. My father's playing the NBA.
He probably wasn't. I wouldn't brag on that piece of shit. I mean,
when you like 7 years old and shit, you don't know.
Saying my dad is in the NBA and he met my mom when she was 13.
You talking about what's the Demetrius Bell?
Yeah, he had a daughter too. His daughter looked just like him. She's in WNBA.
Oh, Lila won.
Nigga, you like 30 minutes late. We already said that.
Oh damn! I just got the notification.
I'm gonna need y'all to
sleep.
I'm gonna need y'all to apply yourselves over this next week so we can reorganize this top 50 rappers list.
Now we gotta reorganize it, man.
Yeah,
that's not like homework.
My nigga, you the one suggested it.
I can reorganize the top 10 right now.
But not the top 10. The whole top 50
right now.
The whole top 50. I suggested that. That was me.
You absolutely did. Episode 16. I can replay it for you if you want me to.
I can give you my top 10 right now.
Your top 10 is what the top 10 they had.
Yeah,
you gave us your top 10.
Right
you gave us your top 10, episode 3.
Nah, I'm gonna reorganize that shit.
They want him to lead events at All-Star Weekend. Oh yeah, because the All-Star game is in Utah. So they brought up the situation of the underage girl and child, as they wanted him to lead events at All-Star. Yeah, I wouldn't have had his ass out there neither. I would have called John Stockton and Jeff Hornacek and maybe Shandon Anderson and called it a night. Or Brian Russell.
Shandon Anderson. I can't believe you brought that name up.
That defensive titan that Michael Jordan gave 40 points.
But you know, if I'm not mistaken, Utah is a real kind of heavy Mormon culture.
Yeah, they with the 13-year-old shit.
Yeah,
Oh, that's terrible. I shouldn't talk about Mormons like that. You ever met a Mormon?
I probably had and didn't know it.
I probably have. I met a former Mormon. I don't know how they got out.
There's a lot of black Mormons out here that you don't know.
Out where?
No, there's a lot of black Mormons. A lot of black people that are Mormons.
Where?
In Chicago.
In Chicago? You got Chicago Mormons?
There are definitely Mormons in Chicago.
What's his name? He used to play for Simeon. Got drafted. He used to play for the Bucks. He used to play on the Bulls. What's his name?
Parker. He's a black Mormon?
Yeah, Parker. Jabari Parker.
Jabari Parker? He's a Mormon?
Yeah, he a Mormon.
I thought he was a Muslim.
No, he a Mormon.
I guess.
Interesting.
He's there and leading the slam dunk contest. Karl Malone, who can only dunk with one hand. It took me 20 years to find a clip of Karl Malone dunking with two hands. And there's only one clip.
Karl Malone put that hand back here though with that dunk though.
So over a 20-year career, Karl Malone only dunked with two hands one time. He's 6'8". That's sad and unfortunate. What you drinking? Is that regular ass iced tea?
Nah, it's RC.
RC. Oh, you got an RC again? This nigga, we don't get this nigga got RC sponsorship. What happened?
Thankful.
Said, be right back. Dang, you about to go beat somebody at? I mean,
he finna take a victory shit.
He said victory shit. Oh man,
one of those shit you gotta light a cigarette after.
This shit keep jumping. It'll jump from like 6 to 14. So if anybody, just joining us, I'm gonna say again, this is our super duper extra special unnecessary NBA Live All-Star Weekend live program. And if you would like to join the stream, if you're not missing too many teeth, I may add you. Just send me a message.
Hey. What's the greatest All-Star game you ever seen?
The greatest All-Star game I ever seen? You know what's funny? I don't really give a fuck about the All-Star game like that.
It's an All-Star. It's an All-Star event, man. You gotta.
I like how in the All-Star game they them first 3 quarters they be on bullshit, but that fourth quarter,
they go crazy.
They get to it. RC, who drinks that?
Real niggas.
That. Say real niggas.
Yeah.
Say real nigga cola.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I used to love RC when I was a kid though.
Anything else, they changed the mix. That shit horrible as hell.
They changed the recipe.
Yeah.
You niggas cut the brick wrong.
RC the only one. RC the only one that stuck with the original recipe. Everything
they kept the coke in.
No, definitely. You can feel it.
Cocaine in. Oh man,
I
thought I had a message.
They put sweetener or some shit in there. Same thing with Pepsi.
Yeah, like I used to love. I ain't gonna say that. Like Diet Pepsi. My grandma used to always have like cases of Diet Pepsi. When you a kid, you just want pop. You know what I'm saying? You don't care.
Boy, that shit, boy.
Yeah, so I would just go in the kitchen. She'd be like, "Bring me a Diet Pepsi," and I bring her one. And I take me one too. Like, let me get that Diet Pepsi.
Well, black people funny. You weren't there. You got diabetes. They think Diet Pop will help you.
Yeah, like just stop drinking that shit. Oh man, you wanna know some funny shit?
What's up?
Actually, you was there. You got there kind of late. Remember that family reunion we had in like 97, I want to say?
At Auntie Diane's house?
At Auntie Diane's house. My nigga, they had a case of Hawaiian Punch.
I probably
right. Yeah, you wasn't there yet. I think because I was like one of the first people there. I spent the night. Yeah. But the case of Hawaiian Punch was in the computer room. And I was in the computer room that whole day because I used to sit on her computer and just like learn shit. You know what I mean? I drank a whole 24 case of Hawaiian Punch.
Yeah,
Look, it was like, "Hey, come put some of the Hawaiian Punch in the cooler." And I said, "What Hawaiian Punch?" He's like, "You drink all that Hawaiian Punch?" So they told me I couldn't drink nothing else but water the rest of the day. That shit was funny as fuck. Hey, this nigga. Yeah, nigga, we see you.
Oh, his wife getting that ass.
Giving it to him, boy.
Hey, she must have went through that nigga phone, boy. Look at it.
Like, nigga, I said.
You're like, damn. She just said, hey.
Mm-hmm. Shit, I'm trying to read his lips.
She
What y'all talking about?
You say you trying to read my lips.
Trying to read this nigga lips. What she say? She gonna go inside your head? No. You know how much Five Guys cost? So I bought 2 burgers,
You
2
spent
fries,
$85.
and a milkshake. Nigga, 35 is an afterthought.
I said 85.
Yeah, nigga.
Nigga,
So she told me the total.
They charge you for breathing in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it was cool, and I added the milkshake. The milkshake was like $22. It's like, yo, y'all out back milking a fucking cow. Like, what the fuck is going on?
When you look on your receipt, they're gonna say air.
Yeah. I mean,
$17.95.
they think because they give you some peanuts, you're just supposed to be like,
nigga, I
that shit
take
costs too
garbage.
much.
I take garbage bags of them peanuts, man. I'm getting all my money worth out of that motherfucker. I know they be looking at me crazy as hell. I walk out with a whole box.
This nigga.
I gotta get that shit back.
Okay.
Get it back in blood. Oh, you back?
I'm back.
Good.
Hey, look what I got. I got a hookup.
Check this out. Keep this nigga company. I'm about to go get me him another drink.
Boy, got the hookup.
Oh, you got 2 controllers. Oh, you balling. Hey, rich ass nigga.
I got them for the low, too.
I just got the regular white. I got my baby. Because it's Black History Month.
Y'all got all this money to buy PS5s and shit.
What you talking about?
PS2s.
Bro.
Nigga, I scanned this at Target as a rutabaga. This is not.
Why would you say that online, though?
What they gonna do? Come take it? Like, yeah, I scanned it as a pack of Pampers. What you gonna do? What they gonna do? Come get it? Pull up.
Target might pull up.
Nah, Walmart will pull up. Target ain't pulling up.
Hey, what's up with that Ant-Man?
What's up with Ant-Man? I give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Is it the best Ant-Man?
Did you see it?
Is it the best Ant-Man? Well, the first one was okay. The second one was trash. This one is okay.
The best Ant-Man. Yeah.
I wouldn't call it the best. I wouldn't call it the worst. It's just okay.
I mean, it's an
Ant-Man.
It's an Ant-Man movie. Like, the way I see it is all the Ant-Man movies, to me, were just Ant-Man movies.
Yeah, I didn't really have. What happened?
Should Kang lose to Ant-Man?
Should Kang lose to Ant-Man? You got to watch to see how he lost.
Yeah, why would I give
should he lose to Ant-Man? Fuck no. Fuck no. But did he really lose?
Did he really lose? Right.
Yes, he lost.
It's Kang.
Keep that in mind. Hello.
He still lost, man.
But nah, I ain't gonna get no spoilers for anybody who didn't see it yet.
That purple joint. Lit.
Say purple.
Yeah.
Get that bullshit out of here.
Hey, that's my favorite color, man.
Oh, Pride controller.
Damn Pride controller. Fuck you. Purple joint lit.
Like I said, I won't say it's the worst Ant-Man. It wasn't the best Ant-Man. I could have did with a lot less Cassie Lang in that movie. But I don't like annoying kids in movies, so
I thought it was gonna be like a Avenger. I thought it was gonna be like Civil War.
You thought it was gonna be like Civil War? Why you think that?
I was under the impression that it was gonna be a few Avengers in that bitch.
Why would you think that?
I just was under the impression.
Hmm.
Yeah. Is it a top 15 Marvel movie?
Is it a top 15? No.
Top 20.
No. They did set up Kang to be a very formidable opponent. You gotta remember, you say, did he lose? Like I said, I don't want to get no spoilers.
No,
you gotta look at what it took. You gotta look at what it took for them to beat him. You know what I mean? First of all, he wasn't at 100%.
If you didn't watch,
Ant-Man shouldn't have done it. That's all I'm saying.
But like,
no, here's the thing.
If Kang got 5%, Ant-Man should have done it.
Here's the thing, though. He got him. He beat the never mind. He didn't lose to Ant-Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He didn't lose to Ant-Man.
He did.
But you got to take into account he wasn't at 100% off top. Because Kane controls time. He couldn't control time now. How many fucking controllers you got, nigga? You just got a PS5.
I got 4 now.
You got 4. You don't even know 4 people. You don't have 4 friends. The fuck? I've been hearing it's a sleeper. Kimberly, I actually enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it was a sleeper. Some of the complaints I've seen about the movie, I understand. Gracias. Just looking at. Some of the complaints about the movies I understand.
What's that? Ant-Man?
What are the complaints
about Ant-Man? But then like it's a fucking Ant-Man movie. What do you expect from an Ant-Man movie?
What was the complaints?
Like Kang lost to Ant-Man.
He didn't though.
The only valid complaints I've seen are all about Cassie Lang. And like I said, I thought she was annoying as fuck too.
That
but I don't like kids in movies.
That background was fucking stupid. You know what I mean?
Background? Yeah, I think they depended too much on CGI. So like the environments looked kind of, you know what I mean? It was like clearly this is fake.
I don't think, but I don't think that it's not meant to. Hold on, it's not meant to look real because it's not of this world. You see what I'm saying? So I think they kind of worked. I think the CGI concept worked because it's not meant to look real. It's meant to be.
I mean, I get it. I get not looking real, but looking like you're literally standing next to a green screen.
I mean, either way, like I guess I kind of step into the suspension of disbelief concept.
CGI was horrible. The CGI was actually fine in some parts, but like I said, the background looked kind of doofy. Everyone was comic relief. It's Ant-Man.
It's Ant-Man, right?
It's Ant-Man. Now, everyone being comic relief in Thor, I understand a complaint, but Ant-Man is literally a fucking comedy movie.
I feel like that Ant-Man shouldn't have like Ant-Man's story should just be kind of small. He shouldn't have to.
Ant-Man's story should be kind of small.
See what you did there.
Puns.
But he shouldn't have to kind of.
Mac McClung just got a perfect score on the dunk. White privilege.
Hey, y'all remember when they brought out the wheel for the dunk, the spinning wheel and shit?
I never want to see that fucking wheel again, my nigga.
That shit was horrible.
What complaints you hear, Kim? Give me 3 complaints, Kim, that you saw.
What about Ant-Man?
Yeah. No, can y'all see the chat?
No, I can't see shit.
No, you can't see the chat again this week?
I can see it.
Good job. Let's see. Give me 3 complaints, Kim.
About the slam dunk contest?
No, about Ant-Man.
Oh, well, I'll tell you. Go ahead.
What you got? No, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you right now. I mean, I think the movie really wasn't. I think it was dumbed down on purpose. I think that the movie was really meant
too big.
It was meant to be about Kane. It was meant to be about Kane,
and it was.
This was setting. Yeah, and it was. This was setting up Kane,
and it did.
What I saw at the end, I was kind of expecting, but I didn't expect it the way I saw it. Kudos to them. I thought it was a decent movie.
Kane should have walked out that portal at the end.
No, Kane. I would have to explain a lot of shit to you. Like I said, it would be spoilers.
No spoilers.
If I explained it to you right now, what happens at the end? You saw it, right, Chris?
Yeah, I seen it. Kane should have walked out the portal.
We all saw it.
Not. Kane did walk out the portal.
He was there.
Listen, never mind.
He went
like
out,
I said, I'm not gonna say
another portal.
A boring storyline, horrible CGI, and the best part was the last 30 minutes. Okay, boring storyline. For the most part, I agree.
Think the best part was the beginning.
At least I think the best part were the parts where they explored what was going on with Kang, and Janet. Horrible CGI is 50-50. I didn't like the backgrounds, but the rest of the CGI was cool.
I don't like the revolt. I just thought that.
I like the revolt. Necessary. Yeah, it was kind of. I like that.
If you
we're
take
giving
that shit away-
spoilers.
I know, no spoilers, but I
No,
say
that
like
ain't no
this.
spoiler. Everybody
I'm
gonna
not-
know about this shit.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I know, Larry, you're not a fan, but I got a lot of Star Wars vibes from this show.
I can see that.
movie.
I can see why you say that.
A lot of them, like
Yeah,
there's a lot of Star Wars references and vibes the whole way through.
yeah, I see why you say that.
It's kind of funny because I think it's kind of predictable.
The movie itself.
Buddy, you said what?
You said the movie itself was predictable.
Yeah, because it was Buddy complaining about having no holes the entire movie, and all of a sudden,
Said I have holes.
Spoilers.
Kang was introduced in Loki. No, He Who Remains was introduced in Loki. Not Kang.
yeah, and I think they did. I think they did that at purpose. They kind of hinted that he could have been Kang. They ain't officially said he was Kang.
I think he was.
No, that was Kang.
I think that's where the actual Kang, the Conqueror himself, actually ends up.
Yeah, that's
as He Who Remains.
He becomes He Who Remains. At the end of the day, the cycle's going to repeat.
Time loop.
He said that the cycle's going to repeat, and I'll be right back here. That's why he said see you soon when he was dying. That's why he said see you soon. The cycle's going to repeat itself. Right back there. And
but I'm not gonna.
He gonna be the one who get alive and gonna win the war again.
Yeah. If I was to explain, the whole Victor Timely thing, that would I mean, that's not really a spoiler. I ain't gonna say shit. But if I was to explain that
comic, you could go to the comic book with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Technically, he ain't did shit yet in the movie, so they ain't spoiling shit.
Yeah, but the Victor Timely scene.
Never mind.
Man,
here's what I'm saying.
If y'all haven't listened, anybody who's watching this, I got the comic book version.
This nigga, I got the comic book version over here somewhere. Yeah, he over there.
You going to what? Oh, okay.
When he gets to the Avengers, though, that's what I want to see.
Say it like this: if anybody in the comments or anybody watching, if you haven't watched Loki, don't go see this movie.
Nah, that's what Kim just said, that he was introduced in Loki. So she had to have seen it. I was explaining that to Shauna yesterday, that if she had watched Loki, she would understand what was going on a little bit better. But I got some WD-40 for this chair.
Let me ask you this: Who on this Avengers roster?
What Avengers roster? For the Avengers that remain?
Nah, on the Kang Dynasty, who's gonna be on the Avenger roster?
You gotta remember, the Avengers is
I know.
right
Jonathan
now,
Major confirmed like 3 people.
What?
He confirmed Shuri. He confirmed. I think.
Confirmed them when?
Like an interview.
Oh, and that nigga don't know.
Nah. Yeah, they probably already shooting the movie though.
No, not yet.
They would have been announced that.
Yeah. Who's on the roster?
Shit don't even come out till like 2025.
Yeah, the roster is gonna be like
they're gonna shoot.
Kang getting his own movie. Though. I don't think so. What I think is gonna happen is the Fantastic Four are gonna fight Rama Tut. I think they're gonna introduce Rama Tut in the Fantastic Four.
Well, Rama Tut was in the movie.
Shut your ass up, boy. Oh man, fuck y'all! If y'all don't see it on the first 2 days, y'all go to hell. But no, I don't see Kang getting his own movie.
That's what Kang Dynasty. That's what Kang Dynasty is, man.
Kang Dynasty sound like it's a Kang movie.
Yeah,
I mean it's pretty much gonna be one.
The Avengers gonna fucking lose in Kang Dynasty.
Yeah, because like I said, Ant-Man didn't really win.
And even he was thinking that.
Hey, who gave him a warning?
It was puzzled.
He was like, "Hey man, hey, I'm the only one that can do this shit, so you might as well just let me do it."
Right. Now you know they
but all of them say the same shit though. But I think they missed the opportunity though. Because
opportunity to do what?
When he was ordering that, when he got that fucking cake, I'd have had his ass walked in the store and ordered something.
Nah.
I'd have had Jonathan Majors walk right in, right behind him.
Nah,
like
that would
like
have been kind of corny.
Or if somebody looked like him.
Nah.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I like what they did. Like instead of doing that, I thought about that. Instead of doing that, I like the Victor Timely situation even better because it takes it further back.
Do you know who Victor Timely is?
Yes, I know who Victor Timely is.
What's his son name?
I know his son name. I know Victor Timely is.
Then you don't know who Victor Timely is.
I know who Victor Timely is.
His son is Victor Timely Jr. And his grandson is Victor Timely III.
I know who Victor Timely is.
And do you want to know what they all have common?
I don't care their names.
They're all Kang. They're all Kang. But yeah, man. Can't wait to see it. Y'all going to see Flash? Y'all change your mind yet? Y'all see the updated trailer? You going to see it?
I'm going to see that.
I'm going to see it.
I heard that it's the greatest comic book movie ever made.
I'm still waiting until it shows up on HBO Max. They can go to hell.
I think they're gonna do it same day release, don't they?
You think so? I don't think they would do that with this one.
I don't think they're gonna do that with this one.
They can't do that with this one. Not after they cancel Batgirl. They can't do that.
Yeah, this movie already canceled though.
I'm glad they canceled Batgirl.
They not bringing Ezra Miller back. The movie already canceled.
Are they?
I don't know.
Dude, they not bringing. They can't bring him back.
You don't think so? Can't bring them back.
They can't bring Ezra Miller back.
They can't bring them back.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
On the fence about the new Joker. What new Joker?
The one with Lady Gaga in it.
Lady Gaga? What the fuck is that?
Oh, the Joker too. The new Joker movie with
Lady Phoenix. If I'm not mistaken, I think Gaga
Harley Quinn.
But they put out a trailer for it?
It's like a teaser for it, yeah.
Dead ass?
Lady Gaga.
With Joaquin Phoenix? Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix?
Yes, and Lady Gaga Harley Quinn. I might like that.
I ain't see that. Batgirl was horrible.
Batgirl, the TV show?
I don't know.
With the black girl?
That shit was horrible.
With the black girl?
Are you talking about Batwoman, the show? That Batwoman show was ass.
Which one with the black girl?
That's the Batgirl movie they canceled. They finished the movie and then they canceled it.
HBO Max.
So they filmed the whole Batgirl.
They filmed the whole movie.
They can't like that DC universe is fucked up.
I'm glad they canceled that shit.
Why?
I think they put a lot of money in that Flash. That's why that's gonna get a theater.
They put $90 million into the Batgirl movie.
That shit about to be in the vault until James Gunn say so.
With dude from Georgia the Jungle. Brendan Fraser? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Who he playing?
Don't that nigga got MS or some shit?
Nah, he was in I love him in Doom Patrol though. He was he plays a robot man in Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
That was really the only bright spot of that show because
they canceled that.
Yeah, the first season was cool. The second season it was like, and then this latest season it was like, hey, cancel this shit.
Yeah,
and Batgirl. I didn't know Brendan Fraser was in Batgirl. That's crazy. He was just in the movie. It's up for an Oscar though.
Whale.
Yeah. Whale. He got like really big.
Yeah, he was. No, it was a fat suit. It wasn't even really him.
No, he's really big.
Yeah, he was big and he was in a fat suit. They added more.
But let me ask you.
Everybody loves Brendan. I love Brendan Fraser. He's cool.
Yeah.
Out of all the Fast and the Furious movies, which is the best one?
Great movie.
The best Fast and the Furious movie? The third one.
What?
Yeah.
With Bow Wow?
No, that was the second one. Oh, wait, no, that was the third one, huh?
Yeah.
The fourth one.
Fast Five.
The fourth one. Yeah, maybe the fourth or the fifth one.
5 or 7.
Once they started,
which one was the first $1 billion?
Bungee jumping cars and shit, I was done.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like 5.
This nigga Vin Diesel kicked the street and collapsed a parking garage. Come on, bro. This nigga's the Hulk now. Like, what are you doing? He punched Jason Statham and that nigga flew 5 feet in the fucking air, dog.
He's Captain America.
If I'm not mistaken, that's probably
he got Captain America faded.
It's probably one of the best movie, one of the highest grossing movie series ever.
He got 10 of them. Of course it is.
Yeah.
And I think about 2 of them did.
The fourth one? Yeah, see, she agreed. The fourth one.
The fourth one.
Yeah.
I think the fifth one was better. That's when the Rock.
I like Fast Five. Fast Five was the only one I saw in theaters, and I realized why. It was really.
You
good.
know what's funny? So as much as I know the movies are stupid, I know they are.
Mm-hmm.
We have gone to see every Fast and the Furious movie from the fourth one to we didn't see. I don't think the last one was the only one we didn't go see. But we're going to see this next one. Huh?
These motherfuckers went from racing cars to heist movies to whatever.
Bro, these niggas shot a Charger into space, bro. like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
The Hulk ain't even the Hulk. Y'all gonna have to get off the Hulk, man. I love Mark Ruffalo, man. So I can't speak too badly on how they doing the Hulk. I'll just say the Hulk is a very complicated character.
I'm hearing that they supposed to come out with like a Planet Hulk movie or something.
A Planet Hulk movie? They can't.
Not Planet Hulk because they kind of did that, but
they can't really come out with any type of Hulk movie because of Universal.
No, I think they had an agreement though.
It is.
No, they got first refusal. So as long as they saying no, y'all can use them, but no, don't make no movie.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that Captain America movie gonna be a Hulk movie.
It is a no.
The New World Order.
I think the next one's gonna be a World War Hulk movie. I think it's World War.
I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't really care about a fucking Captain America movie with Anthony Mackie. I'm sorry.
No,
they gonna put somebody else in and sell it. I don't think Anthony Mackie can sell $1 billion movie.
Why you don't think that? They said the same thing about Chadwick Boseman.
Nah, but he got a better resume. He get more.
The Anthony Mackie?
No, you don't.
Here's my thing with Anthony Mackie, right? There was a movie that came out around 2006 called Crossover.
Crossover, yeah.
Yeah,
Anthony
it had Hot
Mackie
Sauce
paid
and
Tupac.
And Hot Sauce and what's your man? Evil Nick Cannon. Jonathan. What's his name? Jonathan something.
Dude that played on
Jonathan Wesley.
Dude, yeah, that's dude on Roll Bounce and shit.
Yes, evil Nick Cannon.
Hey, Primo Fontaine, what's up, man?
Yeah.
My dude.
Crossover has the distinction of being the only movie I've ever walked out on.
Oh no. Why you doing that?
Me and my boy, shout out to Larry Wilson, man. That's my guy. We got off work early one day and was just like, fuck it, we're gonna go see this movie. And I walked out with like 30 minutes left. So I've never seen the end of this movie. But it was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my full life. Had Eva Pickford in it. And it was like, all right, man. I hate Woody Goldberg's lips because they black. I hate all three of y'all niggas, especially that barbecue grilling ass nigga on the right. Hate. The Bobby Womack ribs, baby.
Primo, my dude. My homie back in college, man.
Hey,
y'all know each other? 6 degrees of separation, man. That's what's up. I went to Columbia. I used to like hanging out up there.
What is Anthony Mackie best movie?
She Hate Me.
She Hate Me.
That's a personal dream of mine that like a bunch of lesbians eating me for babies. Oh man, let's go.
Hey, y'all seen this shit? It's like a series on Netflix. Him and
Altered Carbon.
I don't know the name of it.
Oh no, you talking about Black Mirror? That Black Mirror episode?
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about that.
We're not gonna talk about the Black Mirror.
We ain't gonna discuss that episode. I'm cool.
We're just gonna pretend like that never was brought up.
Let's talk about Jonathan Major's Ebony cover and why everyone thinks it's zesty when it's clearly a tribute to One Piece. First of all, anime is zesty. You won't get me caping for that bullshit. But the Ebony cover, I've seen it and I've seen posts about it. I don't read them because I don't care.
I saw the Ebony cover. It's a tribute to One Piece, really.
I don't know, I guess, but
really?
I don't really care enough to argue about it or discuss. One Piece is an anime, Japanese animation,
anime manga.
Yeah.
Why they tribute a anime manga on a black magazine?
Because he's probably a fan. It don't have nothing to do with the magazine itself. It's the photo shoot and the photographer and his vision
So it was Jonathan doing the tribute or the photographer?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't read any of the deep dives, like the Vogue cover deep dive. Have you seen this Vogue cover with Rihanna, ASAP Rocky and their baby, and everyone's saying that it's the
No, I ain't seen it.
they're emasculating black men by having her lead him, and he's holding the baby, and he looks like a baby mama. First of all, ASAP Rocky has always looked like a single mother. We just gonna say that, but he made Purple Swag and Angels, so we give him a pass. I love ASAP Rocky. Anybody who made Long Live ASAP is all right with me. Black people love anime, not this black person. Fuck anime.
That nigga live. I mean, that nigga make a living off like one
Except
album,
hentai.
one mixtape.
Wow.
Who,
Okay.
ASAP Rocky? No,
Did
he
you
got a
say
couple
it's
good
not
albums.
hentai?
No, I'm reading comments in the chat. It says preach, well, except hentai. Yuck.
Okay. Now
My thing with anime, I like the older anime. Vampire Hunter D, Akira, Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, that was my
This that's the shit I grew up watching. All this Naruto, Boruto.
Dragon Ball was back then?
Yeah, Dragon Ball. I stopped watching Dragon Ball when we was in high school though, dog.
Okay.
So
Dragon
it was
Ball
like
Dragon Ball's 87.
yeah, once it took that nigga 6 episodes to transform, I was like, all right, bro, I'm done.
Okay,
I'm gonna say this. From my perspective, the best anime out right now is Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, that shit is a masterpiece.
Attack on Titan is good. It is good.
It's a masterpiece.
Yeah, I
I'm not
agree.
even gonna pretend I know what y'all talking about.
I say if you look at it, you might get hooked, but you probably too biased to look at it. You
What,
probably
Attack on
too
Titan?
biased to
No,
even
I've seen bits and pieces of
Hey, it's a fucking masterpiece. You know what I mean? If you can get past them annoying ass voices, the shit is a fucking masterpiece.
I'm cool. Chainsaw Man, Hunter x Hunter.
I'm
all
seeing,
shit that I'm not gonna watch.
Chainsaw Man, that shit's still in Japanese. If you can sit down through that shit, hey.
I saw a dude at C2E2 dressed as Chainsaw Man, and that was the coldest fucking costume I've ever seen. Yeah, Ninja Scroll,
Hey.
Vampire Hunter D, Akira, Ghost in the Shell. That's all my shit.
Yeah, Ninja Scroll.
Speaking of that,
Ninja Scroll was good. Ninja Scroll was good.
White people be cosplaying like a motherfucker. Motherfucker pulled up in the theater with an Ant-Man mask and everything.
Oh yeah. Oh, I saw your popcorn bucket, nigga. I'm coming to your house to steal it.
My house.
Nah, Daniel. He got the Ant-Man helmet popcorn
That shit
bucket.
light up. It light up too.
Do it.
Hey, Cho, put it on.
You can go online and order them.
This little switch at the bottom make it light up. There's a light on the inside.
Dang,
This is
put it on
H.
camera.
Best cover ever. What cover? What are we talking about? Who is
They
Mrs.
talking about Ebony, I believe. I did see that, and it was
Oh, the Ebony cover?
Mm-hmm.
It was a tribute to One Piece. I saw that. I didn't even catch that at first, but yeah, it was a tribute to
I
One
don't
Piece.
know.
Well, them thigh. Well, they look like he got on some thigh highs or whatever the fuck they call that shit.
See the
He
boot
had on
pants.
the bots,
Boot pants. This nigga Randy Savage.
Y'all going to see Creed 3?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to see that.
Going to see Creed 3.
Yeah.
Hey,
I feel like he was practicing for Creed 3 when he was in Ant-Man.
hey, let me ask you this. So we had this conversation a couple months ago.
What's up?
Is Jonathan Major bigger than Michael B. Jordan?
No.
You still got Michael B. Jordan over Jonathan Major.
Thank you, Kimberly. She said, good show, fellas. We're going to be here for at least another 30, 45 minutes because I'm only halfway done with this second drink. might move it a third. But no, he's not bigger than Michael B. Jordan just yet. I think he's on his way to at least being as big.
About 2 movies away.
Although I wish it could have been Clubber Lang's son, but then it would have made Creed a ripoff of Rocky. Yeah, I like that they went away from that. I kind of like the backstory of them growing up together in the juvenile detention center, I guess.
Yeah.
And so
I'm glad he wasn't Clubber Lang's son, though.
yeah, I definitely expected Clubber Lang's son, but they already did Ivan Drago's son, so.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, in the second one, second Creed.
Hey woman, this your man ain't got no heart.
Well, one that was like Rocky 5.
Clubber Lang? That was like
It's
3.
Rocky
No,
2.
not
It was
Clubber
2?
Lang. I'm talking about the Russian dude that killed.
The Russian dude was 4.
4.
That was 4.
Yeah.
That was like 88.
Which was the weakest Rocky to y'all? I say between 5 and Balboa. I actually like Balboa, so yeah, I agree with 5. 5 was ass. Wasn't that one with Tommy Gunn?
Something with Tommy Gunn?
Yeah, they could have kept that bullshit. But the one where he came back and was fighting the black dude because of the video game, that shit was crazy. That was Balboa, I think. Clubber was Rocky 3. 2, 3, they both trash.
I think low key, all the first 3 is like before my time.
For your time? You know what? I want to discuss that. So what year were you born? 82?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
think Rocky 3 came out in 82.
how I feel when people call themselves 80s babies, right? I feel like 1980, 1981, and 1982 is a different experience of 80s babies than anybody born after that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we still share the same views of the generation ahead of us.
Right. So like if you have like an older brother and you were born in like 84, 85, you might be able to relate to someone who was born like in the early 80s. Well, other than that, you a 90s baby, dog. Like
no, I'll say this right here. I'm old enough to say I remember seeing Jabbar play, but I'm young enough to say LeBron James is the second greatest player ever.
See, not even that. I would say it's more like it's a different experience. Like because my sister was born in 79, right?
Yeah.
So she's only 2 years older than me, but at the same time, by the time the 80s ended, I was like 10. The life experience you have between 6 and 10, if you was born like 84, you only experienced 6 years of the 80s, and you weren't really cognizant of what was going on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I definitely grew up in 2 decades, 80s and 90s. Yeah,
I mean, but when I was like 8, 9, when I was like 8, 9, 10, we was like going up on the freight trains. You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
Like this was the 80s, dog.
Wow.
Hey,
I'm just saying, like, if you was born in 86, you wasn't with us. Because you wasn't old enough. But, you like 9, 10. Like, yeah, okay, we'll take this little nigga up there. You know what I'm saying? He can fit through the cracks. You know what I mean?
We might have to put a disclaimer on this part.
You're like, yeah, that nigga was jacking the freight trains when he was a toddler. What's going on?
Yeah,
I was born in 1978, so I believe I'm an 80s baby because I grew up. Yeah, you're not a 70s baby, you're an 80s baby.
80s baby.
I agree.
I agree
100%.
The last going into the last years of Generation X into the millennials, that cutoff point was 1980.
Niggas don't even remember Alf had a cartoon.
Where they put Lil Wayne on the list. That's how you saw that. That's how you see where they at. Is Lil Wayne on their top 10?
No, Lil Wayne is a lot of niggas top 10 that was born in like 2000.
Hey, but the point I'm making is most 70 people born
not my
in the 70s.
dude.
Most people in the 70s, they gonna be like, take Wayne ass off.
Mystery Gaming says hello. Hello, Mystery Gaming. Could you shout me out? Shout out to Mystery Gaming on YouTube. Who you is? No. What set you from? Come down to the park, get put on, cuz. No. Daniel, is your shit frozen?
No, I'm still here. Give me a moment.
That nigga ain't moved in like 5 minutes on my screen.
Dang, you perfected
got this abject look of disgust.
Are y'all listening? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
All right, so I got business texts coming in, so I had to.
Oh, okay. So you went away from the screen, so it froze your shit. I feel you. No problem, man. Mystery Gaming on YouTube.
Yeah, he got that Wi-Fi that's like $3.99.
I don't know what's going on. Yo, what's up with your Busta Rhymes inspired hairstyle right now? Who do you think will win the dunk contest? Mac McClung. He don't call in a ringer and not give him the dub. I'm sorry. You just don't. They call that boy up. He was in the G League chilling. Oh man, what did I want to say about Chris Brown? Not Chris Brown, Usher.
What happened?
Someone said Usher didn't have enough hits to do a Super Bowl performance. Of course, there had to be somebody that was born like 98.
What?
Yeah. I just recently, in this past September 2022.
I think Usher got enough hits on My Way and 8701.
Listen to what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. We went to go see Usher in Vegas. That was probably one of the most amazing shows I've ever seen in my life. It's probably one of the most amazing things I've seen in my life. And I've seen the Aurora Borealis. It was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
Real quick, side note, Primo was correct. Clubber Lang was Rocky 3. Rocky 1 and 2 was Apollo.
You just gained a subscriber. That's what's up, man. I appreciate it. I need all the YouTube subscribers I can get. We are, 240, closer to 1 million.
Outside of R. Kelly and Usher, who for me, who was successful in R&B?
What?
Solo.
Who was more successful?
No, as a solo artist, outside
as a solo
of them,
artist,
who was successful?
They were both successful. Who was more successful?
No, outside of them two, who was successful?
The one who's not in jail.
No, you ain't getting what I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying.
He means besides them two in the time frame.
In the 90s.
Oh, I was about to say the one who's not in jail.
In the 90s, there was like the only two superstars.
Solo in the 90s.
As far as male singers.
Yeah, it was the 90s was more groups.
Yeah,
like they had people who went solo from groups. Mark Nelson, Cisco. That was closer to the end of the 90s when he went solo.
That was early 2000s. You know. Yeah.
What I mean? I'll say maybe Donnell Jones.
Early
Dave Hollister, Joe, Brian McKnight.
Brian McKnight, definitely, yeah.
But were they as big as like R. Kelly and Usher? Nah.
It was R. Kelly and Usher. Then they had a monopoly on the night.
But I'll say Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight was up there.
Yeah, he was
not on that level.
Your videos are fire. I appreciate that, my boy.
You got to remember Brian was doing what Robert was doing too. He was writing other folks' stuff.
Yeah, Brian McKnight was a writer too.
So it was a lot going on, but his genre would be a little bit different.
You saying it was a close third or a distant third? I'd say more distant.
More distant, yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of separation.
I will say we were robbed of two great solo careers, that being Ralph Tresvant and Wanya Morris.
We got a solo career from Ralph Tresvant.
But it was late. It was after R&B had changed.
It didn't matter.
They addressed that in the movie too.
He had that
where he waited to put his solo album out.
He should have had that Bobby Brown album.
Nah, he sang on Bobby Brown's album to help Bobby Brown.
Hey, Bobby Brown got probably one of the greatest R&B albums ever made.
Yeah,
you might be right. Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna go as far as to say My Prerogative was better than Bad.
Okay, Bad was like a bad Michael Jackson album.
Man, you got.
What you say Bad? Whoa. You say Bad was a bad album?
It wasn't. No, it was a bad Michael Jackson album. You have to make that distinction.
Bad was
a Michael Jackson album? Yeah.
Bad was a bad. You saying Bad?
You think Bad was one of his best albums?
Yes.
Unfortunately, yeah.
You do?
Probably like number 3.
I think Bad was like a down.
Probably number 3.
You think it's number 3?
It's in his upper. It's in his upper part of his catalog.
Number 3. We talking about solo Michael.
Okay.
Solo Mike.
And then the other part of his catalog.
It's Thriller, Off the Wall, and Nelson Interchangeable.
Dangerous.
Off the Wall and Bad.
Wait, no, which is the one after? It's Dangerous, right?
Dangerous is the one after Bad.
I put Dangerous over Bad.
What?
Yeah, it's not only is it a double disc, but damn near every song is fire. What are you talking about?
Damn near every song is fire on Bad. What are you talking about?
My nigga, I listened to Bad literally on repeat. Like the tape would stop, I would flip it over and start it over to the point my father took the tape from me. You don't have to tell me about Bad. That was 8-year-old Larry.
Name a song on Dangerous that got the type of
Ain't Human Nature on Dangerous?
No, Human Nature is on Thriller.
Not Human Nature. What song am I thinking about?
You Remember the Time is on Dangerous.
Yeah.
Dirty Diana?
Dirty Diana's bad.
Remember the Time.
That's
That's what the song I'm thinking about. Remember the Time.
Name 3 more songs off Dangerous.
Dangerous dope thanks to the production of Teddy Riley. Jam. Too much.
Name
Listen,
3 more songs off Dangerous.
Black and White.
Listen, put it like this. Name
Free
3
Willy.
songs that
Heal the
can
World.
Man in the Mirror.
Man in the Mirror.
Songs that top Man in the Mirror.
It's top Man in the Mirror. On Dangerous?
Bro, are you crazy?
I don't know. Like I said, it's a bad Michael Jackson album. Yeah, because in the 80s, outside of Prince and MJ fandom, the biggest celebrity concern was if Luther was singing to Freddie Jackson, and it was vice versa. First of all, we're not going to do no Freddie Jackson slander in here.
It's definitely going to be no Luther Vandross slander. So
no, it's not really slander. Everyone, listen, if you're still in 2023 and you don't know that Luther Vandross was gay, I don't know what to tell you.
It's not that. It's not that. I'm aware of that.
But Freddie Jackson is the coolest nigga on the planet.
He wasn't singing no damn Freddie Jackson.
Sipping a milkshake in a snowstorm, baby.
Man, Luther, that's my boy, man.
I hate that Freddie Jackson don't really get no. Somebody told me Freddie Jackson can't sing. I want to fight him.
What?
Yeah, it's like Freddie Jackson can't sing, but you listen to Keith Sweat. Fuck that nigga.
Hey, Keith Sweat had a little run. That's crazy. He had like a little early.
I hate that film. Johnny Gill had a decent solo career too. Johnny had a great solo career.
Johnny Gill only a 2-hit wonder.
You think Johnny Gill is a 2-hit wonder? Go to hell. I'm about to block you. Hold on. Let me kick you out.
Name a hit.
3.
My.
A one?
Shit,
my point exactly.
I gotta think of Johnny Gill songs. I'm old, man. I gotta think.
Rub you the right way.
Rub you the right way.
And Let It Go. I mean, not Let It Go. There You Go. There You Go off the Boomerang.
Yeah. There you go.
And that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I got.
That's all he had.
I'm
gonna rub you the right way.
Johnny Gill was a bad man. I don't care what you say. He was better than Keith Sweat. Say, don't you dare block me. Nah, nigga. We don't do Freddie Jackson slander. You gotta go.
Hey, it's crazy. Keith Sweat got more hits than Johnny Gill.
Who?
Keith Sweat. He got more hits than Johnny Gill.
The only thing Keith Sweat gets recognition for is for being in New Jack City. Other than that, Keith Sweat can go to hell. Oh man, did I tell you they slowed us down on TikTok? TikTok hating on us, man. We shadow banned, bro.
No, we not.
Yeah, we are.
Now that's payback.
What you think happened?
You can't go from fucking getting over 1,000 views on every video to getting 56. Dog.
Now they're like, oh nah, nigga.
They hit the brakes. Look, they hit the brakes. It's starting to crank back up because it only lasts like a week. Yeah, let's see. Out of my last 3 videos, 213 views, 159 views, and 628, right? But then 72% of the traffic comes from your followers. And that's how you know. When your For You page shit is down, you're shadow banned. You know what I mean? Because it was abrupt. It was just like, I got that final violation, and then it was like, all right, nigga.
Hey, low key, we got off the topic so much. You never finished what you said about Usher.
About Usher? What the fuck was I saying about Usher?
We just.
Oh, about the Super Bowl shit. Usher could definitely do a Super Bowl show.
Yeah, he could.
I think he did it before, didn't he?
Like I said, his Vegas show is fucking amazing. If he did half that at the Super Bowl, he's good to go.
I think
far more entertaining than that shit Rihanna gave us this shit.
I think Usher can do one album and can cover a whole Super Bowl. Or one album.
It was quick R&B trivia. Keith Sweat wasn't the first beggar of cooch on the record. It was Rick James, the original begging anthem. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
I think it might be before that.
Think so?
Rick James?
Well, we had an hour and 24 minutes. So we're at the point in the podcast where you and Daniel are going to have to entertain each other for like 2 minutes. Is that me drinking?
I know you like to take a shit.
Yeah, what you over there sipping on, man?
I got pissed. Peach Crown Royal, man. Straight.
Man.
I'm gonna fight a crocodile later.
Hey, well, let me ask Daniel this. What is the best Usher album?
Confessions. Confessions. After that,
you think Confessions better than 8701?
Yep. 8701 was really good.
Like Wrinkle.
But he upped the ante on Confessions.
So, like, how would you rank them?
Confessions is a classic.
All right, so you got Confession number one. What?
This is what I got. I got at number one is definitely Confessions. At number two, I'm about to get you, is My Way. Number three is 8701.
Oh, my way, low key. Yeah, that shit was damn near perfect. You know what I mean?
My Way was good.
What, it's about 12 songs on there?
Yeah, after those three, you can interchange those last few albums. But I would say
My Way was the second album, right?
My Way was his second album. So you had his debut album, which is subtitled. Then you had My Way. And then
8701 was his third album.
Yes.
And that's the one that You Got It Bad on there. And what was the other shit? And Burn, right?
Yep, Let It Burn. Yep.
All right. Now what was the lead single off Confessions?
Confessions.
Now, Confessions.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the other singles off Confessions?
What was on Confessions? Jesus Christ.
It sounds like 8701 might be a better album.
I don't think so.
Oh man.
8701 or Confessions, Larry?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Confessions.
And
I love 87.
Yeah, listen, what up on Confessions? You had with Lil Jon. Mm-hmm. You had Bad Girl, Caught Up.
Confessions? Yeah, it wasn't on Confessions.
I'm sorry. No, you're right. Hold on.
That was on not Lifetime. What is the fucking name of that album? That might have been 8701.
That was. Actually. No, hold on.
Well, yeah. No.
Yeah, it was on Confessions. Yeah, it's the first song on Confessions.
That was the lead single. Yeah.
Yeah. And then throwback. You had Confessions Part 2. You had Burn. You had Caught Up.
Damn, it was on Confessions.
So Burn was on Confessions.
Yeah, yep. All that shit was on Confessions. What Usher album do you feel was overhyped, but it was mid at best? Here's the crazy part. None of them were really overhyped.
Anything after Confessions? What's the album directly after Confessions?
Probably Lifetime.
Raymond versus Usher.
Raymond.
After Confessions, I think it was 8701.
No, 8701 came. 8701 is the date that it came out.
No, 8701 came out.
No, it's not.
Before.
8701 means August 701.
It came out.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the date that it came out.
Oh, okay. Well, 8701 was probably the most overhyped.
Here I Stand is the album after Confessions.
I love Here I Stand. I can't explain.
I think that probably was the most overhyped album.
You think Here I Stand was overhyped? You think so?
Overhyped?
Yeah, because he came off that Confession wave and he was gone for like a couple years.
I can see you say that.
Okay.
But I like fucking Here I Stand, so I'm biased.
Yeah.
Here I Stand got a little freak on it, doesn't it?
Love in the Club.
Yeah, Little Freak is dope. That's a joint.
I love freaking Love in the Club. Nah.
Yeah.
Here I Stand was fucking amazing then.
Yeah, Here I Stand was a good album. Little Freak was on Raymond versus Raymond.
It was on Raymond versus Raymond.
Yeah.
Love in This Club. Let me tell you. When Love in This Club Part 2 came out, my nigga, I was like a fucking terrorist.
What?
Be in the club like a fucking wild animal.
What?
Man.
You can't be living. You can't be living this. You can't be living the song, my nigga.
You can't. Hey.
Oh man.
Said the fuck I can't.
Right. I don't know if it's. I think it's a few people that got me on. Mac McClung won the dunk contest. White privilege. White privilege.
Hey, you know what?
The bitch was in.
I think the dunk contest pretty much when the superstar stopped doing it. You know what I mean? It just won't work.
He put on this G League jersey. What did he do? What did he do? His G League jersey. The nigga was in the G League, dog. They called him up to do the dunk contest. I'll get the fuck out of here. He won with this bullshit.
What did he win with?
Stop it. A fake 720. It wasn't even like a whole 720. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Where the fuck Chris go? I looked away for a second. Y'all niggas just Wi-Fi died. And that ain't looking like they fucking amazed by this bullshit. They don't go to hell with this.
I'm telling you it's not a Wi-Fi thing. I keep telling you that.
I don't know. No, it's not a Wi-Fi, my nigga.
I'm not even using Wi-Fi. So that's how I know it ain't a Wi-Fi thing.
Let me see this bullshit again.
What's dunk?
Yeah. Yeah, get that fuck out of here, dog. He won with that bullshit. Man, hey, man. Listen. White privilege is real. What happened?
Hey, why y'all think superstars stay away from the dunk contest?
Because ain't no money.
Despite the fact they've
been there's no point to it.
Ever since high school. Ain't nothing wrong with giving the people a show. Unless they want to give like lesser names recognition.
It became pointless. And this is what they said, but this is what was said like with LeBron James. It became pointless when you're dealing with endorsements. So when you're dealing with money and endorsements, let's say you lose. You know what I'm saying? How does that look in your endorsements with these shoe deals?
That's if you lose. That's why you don't lose.
How many dunk contests you think Jordan lost?
How many dunk contests did Jordan lose? Or the 88 one was controversial.
Yeah.
They say he won because he had hometown advantage.
Hey, I don't got nothing against that. I think Jordan lost about one or two dunk contests.
Let's see. Question for Daniel. Since we both musicians and true music lovers, which was D'Angelo's best two albums? I say Voodoo and Black Messiah. I don't even know Black Messiah was a thing. Huh?
Yeah, that Vanguard.
I don't know.
Black Messiah is Vanguard.
That's Black
Messiah. I don't know. D'Angelo's first album is like the most amazing shit in the world to me.
D'Angelo.
The second was just I ain't really fucking with Voodoo
Black
like
Messiah is underrated.
You think so? I've never heard it.
You never heard Black Messiah? You just said it was your favorite album.
I said the first one.
Brown Sugar.
Brown Sugar, yeah.
Yeah. His two best albums. I might have to agree with Primo on this one. I love Brown Sugar, but Voodoo and Black Messiah were just musically more advanced than Brown Sugar.
Yeah, I think the Vanguard
is more polished. When did the Vanguard shit come out?
Yep.
When did Vanguard come out?
No, Vanguard is not an album.
That's the
Vanguard,
Black Messiah.
That's Black Messiah. It's D'Angelo and the Vanguard, which is the band.
Okay.
No.
I've never heard of this.
I might.
You gotta remember,
Primo.
You gotta remember there was a while where I was just like overseas listening to techno music.
But the Black Messiah just came out. That shit like recent. That's like 2015.
Yeah. But either way.
Oh, so this came out like 2015. Yeah, I definitely didn't hear it.
Yeah,
D'Angelo discography. Let's see.
It's a really good album. You might like Larry. You probably heard one of the songs on the album.
Yeah. 2014.
That was a good introduction album. Brown Sugar is one of the best debut albums.
Brown Sugar is one of the best debut albums by anybody ever.
Anybody, right?
Over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. I'm kind of off centered in the camera.
Just Voodoo and Black Messiah, because I know each of them albums. I know front to back, word for word.
Yeah, I can't name one song on this album.
Voodoo and Black Messiah were just musically more advanced.
Yeah, Black Messiah is a masterpiece.
Yep.
I guess I'm gonna have to listen to it one day because I've never even heard of it. I'm looking at the track list now, but yeah, to see if there was something I may have heard and I
Really
knew
Love
what it
before.
was.
Really Love was the
No.
song that they put on the radio.
I don't listen to the
I never
radio.
even heard. What's funny is I never heard Really Love on the radio.
Yeah, I
just
don't
thought
listen
it
to the
was like some
radio.
underground
I've heard
shit.
it. I've heard it. It's played on radio before.
Yeah, Really
I don't know.
Love is to me the best song on the album.
No, Really Love is not the best song on the album. And I love that
from my
song.
perspective. From my perspective.
Man, it wasn't even a real 720. Get off his dick.
I can see why. It's a great song. I can see why.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna have an in-depth R&B conversation.
I think
Chris, it'll probably just be Daniel. You gotta miss one because Daniel missed one.
You know what's funny though? I think Jamie Foxx and Miguel had the best R&B album in the from 2000 to 2010.
I agree. What you talking about? Infatuation? Not Infatuation. What's the name of that album?
Peep This.
No, not Peep This. I love Peep This. Not a lot of people know about Peep This.
Peep This was an album. Great album.
I think Sharon said she gonna whip your ass because you stole her CD twice.
I did not.
You absolutely did. I remember the first time she let you borrow it.
I did not.
And you never returned it. I do remember that. Now I don't know about the second time, but I do remember the first time.
I never took her CD.
You absolutely took her CD. Absolute 100%. Once. I don't know about the second time. She said you did it twice. But the first time I do know. You did take that CD.
I think she let me borrow it and I never gave it.
Yeah, and you took it. The fuck?
So what happened was the way my bank account was set up
this
at the time.
But yeah, Peep This is an album that a lot of people didn't really know about. It came out like 94, I want to say.
Yeah.
But it was an amazing album by Jamie Foxx. And then I think
it had Infatuation on it.
Yeah. I don't know if you're talking about his second album or the third album.
No, I'm talking about his second album.
The second one that had all the Kanye production.
Yeah.
Not Overnight Celebrity. What song am I thinking about?
It's called
Slow Jams.
Slow Jams.
The shit was Slow Jams.
No, you talking about One Night?
No, Slow Jams was on that album.
Really?
No, Slow Jams ain't on the album.
It's not? Fuck out of here, though. It came out around the same time, though.
It's funny because
that was a Kanye album. The song that was a Kanye song.
That's what I'm saying. Even though it's a Kanye song, Jamie Foxx is on it. What?
You talking about the album that got what's the joint with Ludacris?
Yeah, that's the name of
Unpredictable.
the album. I can't think of the name of the song though.
Unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
Unpredictable.
I actually fuck with Unpredictable and Intuition. I fuck with his first, the second and third album.
But I don't think Intuition had the songs like Unpredictable though. Unpredictable, yes. I actually think it kind of changed how R&B sound at the particular time.
Well, Unpredictable. Let's get comfortable.
Then people were surprised. James Brown.
Warm Bed. I fuck with Warm Bed. DJ Play a Love Song. I fuck with. Can I Take You Home? I fuck with.
It's a perfect album.
Extravaganza. I fuck with. 3-letter Word. I fuck with. VIP is my shit. Do What It Do is my shit. Storm is my shit. You Still Got It. Heaven. Wish You Were Here. Wish You Were Here has the unique distinction of being the only song that I literally cry when I'm listening to, no matter when I hear that song.
So let me ask you this, because we just got through talking about Usher. Is Jamie Foxx Unpredictable better than Confessions?
No. But Jamie Foxx is absolutely one of the, if not the most, one of the most talented human beings ever. I don't even know how he's a real person.
Now, hey, check this out. From 2000 to 2010, I actually think Unpredictable is a better album than Confessions.
You think so? I don't. It's great.
Track, I think it's a better album.
I think it's a great album, and it's probably underrated. But I wouldn't say it was better than Confessions.
You think it's underrated? I think it went like
it's highly underrated because a lot of people think just because it's Jamie Foxx, they don't really put it in that category of great albums.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right. Is Unpredictable better than Miguel?
The Kaleidoscope Dream?
No. All I want to do.
First
I'm doing from 2000 from 2010.
So you talking about the first Miguel album?
Came out like 2012.
No, Kaleidoscope Dream came out like
Kaleidoscope-
2019.
Yeah, that was the
Nah,
second album.
All I Want Is
Kaleidoscope-
You came out 2009.
You think so?
And he
Nah,
lived
'cause-
out that album for like 3 years.
Yeah, it probably came out. I don't know. I'm not
Kaleidoscope
gonna say
Dream
that.
came out like 2012.
Yeah, it had to come out before 2012. No, it came out 2012. Holy shit!
Kaleidoscope Dreams. That came out.
It had to be early 2012. Hold on.
That had to be like 2011, I thought. No,
No, it was 2012, but it was
2012. It was
September.
2012.
Really?
Summer
2010.
2012. It was
Here's the
summer
thing.
2012.
When I first heard Adorn, my nigga, I thought it was the most amazing fucking R&B song I had heard in the last 30 years.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
And to this day, I still think it's one of the best R&B songs I've heard. If not ever, definitely in the last 30 years.
I agree with that. I agree with that statement.
It reminds me of like You by Jesse Powell. How it came out and it was just like, what the fuck is this? And it just took over everything.
Yep.
I used to hear Adorn in my sleep, nigga. Like
it's the sonics of his music, because I actually like his other two albums after that, and it's the sonics of
he
his
got
music.
two more albums? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, two more. Yeah.
I know.
I actually like.
Somebody want to hear that shit.
I'm a fan of Miguel.
Yeah, I like him.
And I get all these different vibes. I get Prince vibes. I get a lot of different vibes from his music. So, that Kaleidoscope Dream album was a masterpiece to me.
So wait, but hold on. So Chris, you think his first album was better than his second one?
Well, I'm doing from 2000 to 2010. I like his first album more than I like the second one. Yes.
Really? That's
Good
interesting.
album.
That's interesting. Because the second one blew me all the way. I love the second one. I like Kaleidoscope Dream.
I think the first.
But the first one was just all right to me.
The first album was so huge, motherfuckers forgot that it carried them for like 3 years, literally. Like it carried them to the point you thought Kaleidoscope Dream.
Wait, that's the
came
one
out
with
in
Vixen on it though.
2009.
Vixen is my shit. I don't know.
That's a joint.
So think about this. That album carried him from 09 to
What was all
2012.
on here? Let me see.
You know who if you guys like that.
All I Want Is You, I fuck with. My Piece, skip. Pay Me, skip. Sure Thing, that was dope. Vixen, fucking amazing. Hard Way, skip. Girls Like You, skip. Overload. That's and then if you Teach Me, loved it. Hero, skip. To the Moon, skip. Quickie, fucking amazing. Girl with the Tattoo, fucking amazing. So yeah, I like his first one.
Yeah, the first one.
But Kaleidoscope Dream, my nigga. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nigga. Oh my god.
Hey, real quick, just to give a music suggestion, if y'all haven't heard of this cat, he kind of gives me the vibe. He kind of gives me the same vibes. His name is Kevin Ross. Check out Kevin Ross.
I like Kevin Ross. I know you're talking
Kevin's dope. Kevin's real dope.
Look, how many drinks, right? I think my baby mama punched me over that song.
What?
How many drinks got me in trouble? I wasn't shit.
Hey, is T-Pain considered a rapper or a singer?
He's a rapper turned singer.
What would you put him as, a rapper or a singer?
I put him as a singer. I don't want to hear that nigga rap.
Producer.
He said, "Hello, I'm on the radio with T-Pain." I called my girl. She ain't give me no type of play at all. I love T-Pain, dog. You ain't gonna get me up here slandering T-Pain.
No, the reason why I asked is because it's kind of hard. Like nobody put him on the list, and he got to fit it on either or. You get what I'm saying? And he got at least.
What's your favorite T-Pain rap song?
Rap song?
Rap song is one of my favorite T-Pain songs. But he wasn't rapping, I wouldn't say. Have you ever heard rap song? You ever heard rap song?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? It's a great song.
I probably did and didn't know it. You know what I mean?
It's a great song.
But I think he got at least two decent ass albums.
T-Pain?
Epiphany and rapper turned singer.
I love T-Pain, so.
Matter of fact, not even rapper turned singer. Epiphany and what came after Epiphany.
I still got to get me a Wisconsin t-shirt, sweatshirt.
Like 3 Rings.
Three Rings. Three Rings was funny, but it wasn't like a good album. It was funny.
That was like his biggest shit.
I guess. I wouldn't accuse it of being a good album.
A song that T-Pain actually rap on, the intro to Epiphany.
He does. He did. Yeah. He did alright too. Fuck is this nigga Daniel doing? Anything?
I'm here. I'm listening. I don't listen to T-Pain like that, so I don't have no.
You don't listen to T-Pain?
Nah.
Why not?
He's all right.
Nah,
Daniel one of them neo soul niggas.
Oh wait, you couldn't help but to listen to T-Pain. He was on everything.
Hey, did I tell you about when Daniel thought he was Music Soul Child? Hey, he had the little fucking locks, like the starter locks.
Oh, shut up.
I used to fuck with him. Call him Music Slow Child. That was.
I used to get the t-shirts and wrap my hair up and shit.
And wrap his fucking hair with the t-shirt, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Hey Loki, I think Buddy underrated. Music Soul Child.
Music Soul Child. I won't say he's underrated. I'll say
I think he's underrated. I think he right
his first two albums were amazing, and then after that he started
let me
becoming
ask
somebody else.
What's y'all definition of underrated?
Underrated.
Because y'all say Unpredictable was underrated, and I'm like, that's like a triple, quadruple platinum album.
Yeah, but that don't mean people hold it in high regard.
Right.
Okay, I got the best 3 Dwele albums. My nigga, I can't name one Dwele album. I know Daniel can.
You know I can.
I know Daniel can.
Yeah, I can.
Because Daniel is literally the only reason I even know who Dwele is, my nigga. But the best 3 Dwele albums, I didn't know Dwele had 3 albums.
No, he got about 5 or 6. Number one,
Fool the fuck out of me.
I would say The Subject, which is his first major label album, but second album overall. Subject album, and after that, I would say Some Kinda, his album after that. And then after that, I would say the what's the one? They got what is that album?
Nigga said Dwele. I'm about to block you just off there.
Hey, Dwele better than half the motherfuckers we done named already. Shit, what you talking about?
Yeah, I think the NBA and the NFL are scripted.
Scripted in what? Like the WWE?
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't think
so. Y'all haven't been following the NBA and NFL script hashtag?
Nah.
No,
I don't think you can script sports.
Real quick, Primo, I would say it would be. I'm sorry, I'm gonna answer this question real quick. Subject, Some Kinda, and shit. What is it? Sketches of a Man. Those are his top 3 albums to me. Go. All right, go ahead, guys. NFL scripted.
Y'all basing it off dude as pretty much was like he gave all his predictions and shit.
Nah, it's been a whole thing. Well, even the players are getting involved with the joke of the NBA and NFL script. It's the funniest shit of that.
They having fun with it.
Yeah, they having fun with it.
They gonna fuck around and get one of these referees arrested.
Not even a referee. I mean, everybody. I think a conspiracy that big, everybody would have to be in on it. And once you have too many, and that's my thing. Like even when we were talking about with the whole Illuminati thing and Jay-Z and all that shit we was talking about last week.
Yeah,
there's so many people involved in a conspiracy, quote unquote. Something to happen, on that grand of a scale, you run the risk of, information leaks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like even Tretch and Tupac could tell you do your dirt by yourself. I mean, that was their whole thing. So why would you involve 400 plus NBA players in a scripted event? You know what I mean? Like it's hard to script the WWE, and we all know that's fake. So it's more like an open joke.
I don't think it's hard to script WWE. I think that's easy.
Here's my thing with the NBA, right? Here's the one way you can know that the NBA is not scripted or fake or anything. And I think I already brought this up before. In 2009, they had the MV puppets, Kobe Bryant and LeBron James, right? For that entire season, they pushed that matchup for the finals. Kobe versus LeBron with these two fucking puppets, right? And at the end of the day, did LeBron make it to the finals? No.
Dwight Howard.
They didn't even if it was like a scripted thing or something where they purposely, made some type of calls to put certain teams in the finals, Orlando beat the dog shit out of Cleveland. Like there was no amount of fouls you could call or anything that would have saved Cleveland that series because Orlando was clapping everybody.
Yeah, because Orlando, 1 through 4 was shooting threes. So, you know what I mean? You had
the only nigga that wasn't shooting threes was Dwight Howard, and everybody on the bench was shooting threes. That team was perfectly fit and tailored to Dwight Howard. We gonna give him the ball, and if you can stop him down there, he gonna pass to one of these shooting ass niggas, and now you got to run back out there before they make a three.
And keep in mind, he do like 6'10". Rashard Lewis like 6'10".
And let me remind you, Rashard Lewis was on HGH, my nigga. He was on that shit.
Hey.
So you got to roid up Rashard Lewis, who's already 6'11", that can shoot from 40 fucking feet.
Well, I got no, off the strength of the name Lewis, I got no slander for Rashard.
Listen, when they took the strength of the Black Panther from that nigga, it was over.
He was done.
The second they found out, they said, we gonna give him a drug test because he was going Super Saiyan on them niggas. So they gave him a drug test and he popped positive. And then once they got him straight and clean, his NBA career was over.
Oh yeah, he was trash from Miami.
It was done. He was trash in Orlando. That's how he ended up in Miami. I'm telling you, the second they took him off that shit, it was over. His career was over.
Yeah. Who was it starting to? Jason Richardson?
Yeah. Jason Richardson. Yes.
Who was
because here's what happened.
Jameer Nelson? Was it Jameer Nelson?
Jameer Nelson was the point guard, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Vince Carter was once again, the year after, in 2010, he signed with Orlando. And he was a year late again.
He was ring chasing.
And he kept ending up in them situations where he got to a team after they went to the finals.
Like a season too late.
He got to New Jersey a season too late. He got to Orlando a season too late. He got to Dallas a season too late.
Let me ask you this. Vince Carter on the Nets. Could they
one of the most unstoppable niggas ever?
With Vince Carter, could they beat the Spurs?
No, the Spurs was dragging niggas. You got to remember, the Nets made it to the finals because everybody in the East was trash.
But it was 4-2
until the Pistons came up.
Damn, I forgot that the Nets made it to the finals that year.
They made it to the finals 2 years straight, yeah.
Wait,
because that was when the East was the Eastern Conference.
The Nets made it to the finals.
Yeah, the Nets. Yeah, Jason Kidd carried them.
2 years in a row. Good God.
Yeah. 03 and 04. Was it?
I totally forgot about that.
No, they played the Lakers. It was 02, 03.
Yeah, 02 and 03. Yeah, because then they traded in 04.
That's crazy.
What y'all think about the XFL? I feel the new version is straight cheeks with dookie sauce. I like the original XFL when Vince McMahon was running shit. I saw something about the XFL where The Rock was giving like a motivational speech. That shit was inspiring, my nigga.
The Rock bought the XFL from Vince.
Yeah, but he just he gave like a pep talk or some shit, like a pregame speech, and that's some inspiring ass shit. But as far as I don't know anything about the XFL, I don't know what their structure is. I don't know. Is it scripted? No, they started this weekend. They started this weekend. That's what I'm saying. He gave a speech this weekend, like the opening or the inaugural, or whatever the fuck.
I think he folded.
Huh?
Did it fold like 20 years ago?
It did.
Yeah, they came back.
It came back. No, this is what happened. It folded. Vince wanted to bring it back a few years ago. It didn't work. And so Rock said, I'll take it. And he bought it. And now
he just made his own league instead of buying it.
Why not?
Why not buy a league that already got a name?
Brand recognition.
Yeah, brand recognition. Yeah.
I think Rock is a brand.
Right.
I think, yeah.
I won't watch it, but it is what it is.
I'll check it out.
It gives other people a chance to
I think Vince
to change their lives, you know what I mean?
Right. I agree. What Vince tried to do back then was bring the spectacle of wrestling to football. Instead of just making it a football league, he wanted to bring the spectacle of, like, cats is working promos on the mic like they in the wrestling ring, and backstage.
Really? I don't remember none of that.
Yeah, it was all of that involved. It was basically wrestling for football.
Yeah, wrestling football.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It was all the concepts of wrestling in football.
The thing is, America love football so much that shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that's why you got to come straight with football. Just come straight with football. People will watch it, just like some people watch arena football.
I mean, well, they kind of just going straight football now, I guess.
Yeah. Like now, if you was like in Europe and shit, then you could kind of do all that extra shit because they don't give a shit about football. But in America, that shit won't gonna work.
Did you see the Super Bowl commercial for the women's flag football league that's coming out? Probably one of the funniest commercials I've ever seen.
I ain't seen it, but in my soul, that shit ain't gonna work.
Here's what happened, right? So in the commercial, right, the lady's giving an interview, and she's like, "Do you think anybody can take your flag?" And she was like, "No." And then she was like, "Nobody?" And the girl was like, "No." And the interviewer went for the flag, and the old girl like kind of jerked to the side, right? So then she starts chasing her to get this flag off of her, right? But then everyone starts chasing this chick, right? So she makes it home, and she's like, "Mom, craziest thing happened." And her mother's like, "Tell me all about it, dear." And she's like, "I was giving an interview, and then they tried to take my flag." And she was like, "That flag right there?" And she looked at her mama like, and she was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh, come give me a hug, dear." And so she starts walking towards her mother, and her mother reaches for the flag too.
I'm gonna have to check that shit out.
She juked the shit out of her mama, my nigga.
Hey, let me ask you this. With all the health risks and shit playing football, you think America could go to like tackle this football?
Just like straight flag. Here's what I'll say. And shout out to everybody I know that actually plays flag football. They used to play it. They probably still play it at that field that's outside your old high school.
Yeah, I got you on the other side.
Yeah, well, there's like a field over there over by the elementary school. It's like across the street from your high school.
Yeah, I can't name it. I think it's Dunbar Park, ain't it?
Yeah. These niggas take flag football very seriously. Like, now I don't know if it'd be interesting. I'm sure they show it on like ESPN 8 or some shit. They probably got like a flag football league they show. Flag football is very much a serious thing. I wasn't into it as a kid. It's like, look, just tackle this nigga and call it a day. I don't know, but yeah, flag is an actual professional sport, and as a like taking over or like in place of actual football, nah, I don't think it will work.
That shit.
Americans love violence too much.
There you have it.
Yeah, we love our violence.
And there
you watching the commercial now?
Oh, me?
That's why you laughing? No, Daniel. This nigga got the straightest face ever. He looks so confused.
They ain't watching midget porn.
I'm watching that flag football commercial.
That shit funny, right?
Yeah.
She was like, "Come give me a hug." She juked the shit out of her. And her mama was like, that shit was funny.
I'm mad at the dude in the mascot outfit.
That commercial funny as shit. Super Bowl commercials was some mid this year, but that one was funny. That one, and then I never thought I'd say it, but that
What's that?
that Doritos commercial with your boy
I ain't
Jack Harlow. You ain't seen none of the commercials? We was actually watching that shit because I was just waiting till halftime. But the game was actually good. So I'm saying I don't regret watching it.
I ain't watched football so long.
If you hadn't watched football in so long and you watched the Super Bowl, like that was the first actual full game I've watched in years, and it was actually a good game. So I wasn't upset that I watched it. You know what I mean?
I'm saying.
Yeah, like it was a straight shootout. Like that was probably one of the best Super Bowls I've seen in years. Well, it's the first Super Bowl I've seen in years, but even the ones that I have seen, it was like one of the best ones.
Speaking of Super Bowl, Westbrook going to the Lakers. I mean the Clippers or the Bulls.
The Clippers, it don't matter. Them niggas is trash. Say the Bulls don't need them. The Bulls need something, but it ain't Westbrook.
Well, Benny Donovan used to coach him.
So,
He said so.
I mean, I'm tired of the Bulls hiring college coaches, my nigga. Billy Donovan is a college coach. He didn't do shit in Oklahoma City. All he did was say, "Well, we'll get a bottle of Russ, and Russ will get a triple double." That's all he did, and he got fired because they sucked.
Who took them to the finals?
Nah, Billy Donovan. Who's the man?
Who's the coach?
Scott something.
Scott Brooks.
Scott Brooks, yeah.
Scott Brooks. Where he coach at now?
Some middle school, I don't know.
Hey, low key, I forgot he used to play in the NBA.
Who, Scott Brooks?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he played about 10 years.
Like the Ace?
Nah, 90s.
In the 90s, Scott Brooks? Nah, I know he did.
He used to play on the Timberwolves.
I can see that. I can see that. Scott Brooks, let's see. I don't remember him playing for the Timberwolves in the 90s, but I can see the 80s.
Like 91, 92.
Let me see. Scott Brooks. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He played for Philly. He was drafted by Philly. He played in Minnesota in 90 and 91 and 92. Then he went to Houston.
In Dallas.
And then he went to Dallas and then the Knicks, and he ended in Cleveland. Yeah, I can see he played for a bunch of uneventful 90s teams. I can see that.
What year for the Cavaliers?
97, 98 when they had Fat Sean Kemp.
This dude, why was he a player coach for the Los Angeles Stars? Because he played for the Stars and coached the same year.
The Stars? What are you talking about?
The ABA team, Los Angeles Stars.
Oh,
I wouldn't know shit about
the ABA team. The only nigga I know from the ABA was Daryl Armstrong. Fucking Ben Wallace. Yeah. Scott Brooks. Well, who knew? Sherry Sylvie. This nigga's only 5'11". You fucking weirdo.
Who, Scott Brooks?
5'11" is not a real height.
Daryl Armstrong or Scott Brooks?
Scott Brooks.
Yeah, Scott Brooks.
That nigga was not 5'11". He was 5'10" or 5'9". 5'11" is not a real height, people.
I thought he was like 6'1".
It is based off metrics.
It's not based off reality.
Metrics, it is. 5'11"
based off reality. Niggas be like, if you ever go out of your way to tell somebody that you're 5'11", you're really 5'9". Who lies like that? You trying to get as close to 6 feet as possible. It's just not working. I'm 5'11". Shut your ass up. You're not no fucking 5'11".
By the way, I used to do that shit all the time.
Tell people you were 6 feet tall?
Hell fucking yeah, I used to do that shit.
Until you got to that, until it's that one picture where me and you standing together in that kitchen.
No, that wasn't it.
And I'm like 8 feet taller than you.
I stood.
You're like my son.
I stood next to somebody that's 6 feet tall. I stood next to somebody that's 6 feet tall, and we roughly the same height.
Oh yeah.
Roughly,
yeah, like
it's not much difference in height.
I think 6 feet to 5'9" is down at eye level. Like you can't really.
It's not. It's really not.
5'10". You can say you start at 5'10" around that area, and then you
5'10". No. If a nigga is 5'10", I know he's 5'10".
I'm gonna tell you right now, I've stood next to. Let's put Ben Gordon. I've stood next to Ben Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
You would tower over Ben Gordon.
And Ben Gordon knew that you wasn't 6 feet.
You tower over. No, you're not listening. You're not listening. I'm saying you would you tower over Ben. Me and Ben Gordon were eye level.
Here's the thing with height, right? You can tell somebody that's shorter than you that you however tall you want to tell them. You know what I mean? Because they can't tell
until somebody's taller than you.
Yeah.
Right.
But then they'll just think, like, if I walked up, they'll just be like, oh, he's really, really tall. I'm really not that fucking tall. 6'4" is not tall. It's still tall, but when it comes to height, 6'4" is like an average height with tall people.
6'3", yeah, you can say
6'3", 6'4" is roughly. Yeah. It's like, oh, that's where it's like, okay, we know that you're taller than 6 feet. But once if I stood next to a nigga that was 6'5", you'd be like, holy shit, this nigga's a midget. Like, like no joke.
I don't think you can tell.
My nigga, the difference in height between 6'5" and 6'4" is more than you know.
Really?
Yes. It's more than you would think. If I'm standing next to a nigga and he say he's 6'5", I know he's 6'5". You know what I'm saying? I know. Now, if you just, you're not, well, y'all not used to walk around next to niggas just like 6'4", 6'5". You know what I mean? Y'all ain't me. But maybe it's from, like, I made the post today where I was saying that, I was 6'2", skinny playing center. So that might be where it comes from. I'm used to, dealing with some super tall ass niggas. It's like, 6'10", 6'11", but I'm telling you, the difference between 6'4" and 6'5" is very noticeable. Very. At least for me.
Dude, I'm sorry to interrupt. Mrs. H.
Who?
Mrs. H on the comments on YouTube talking about the ebony cover was the best cover ever. Did you see that comment?
I saw that up there a long time ago, my nigga. You just up here scrolling through the thing?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Who do you think that is?
Is it the best cover ever? I don't know who is Mrs. H. I don't know, because I can't go back through my YouTube subscribers and like go through like the list.
What's my last name?
Mrs. H? Huh?
What's my last name?
Oh, that's your wife? That's what it is? Oh, so that's the best cover ever. Oh.
Wow, I can't believe it.
I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't really invest that much into the quote unquote agenda to emasculate black men. I don't want to say I don't think it's a thing. I definitely see where it's been tried. But even like it's a magazine cover, my nigga, for like
I don't think that's the case for the cover though. Honestly,
it's a magazine cover. There's far worse ways they do shit. Right, I don't think it's magazine covers.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I just think it's an expression of art. I've seen what emasculation looks like.
Right.
That's not it.
I don't think it's gonna be, tomorrow we think niggas is bitches because a motherfucker wore some boot pants on a fucking black on an Essence cover, my nigga. Like, who the fuck even reads Essence?
Speaking of fashion, what you think about these goddamn Astro Boy red boots?
Them red boots, you know what? I tried my hardest to not write down them red boots as a topic. I didn't post any pictures of them red boots on Facebook or Instagram. I haven't made mention of these red boots. I think this is a big social experiment to see exactly how stupid you motherfuckers are and what type of dumb shit you'll buy for these big doofy ass fucking red boots. You look stupid. And what motherfuckers do, they always say, "Oh, but these boots cost $4,000." It's like, well, you're a $4,000 fucking fool.
Man, them motherfuckers look like the little pipes you blow bubbles with and shit.
I know what you talking about.
I said, if I see a nigga with the motherfuckers on the street, I'm tripping. It's a goofy ass.
You gonna trip? You wouldn't see a nigga on the street with him because the nigga on the street can't afford them.
Yeah.
But they trying to see if you'll spend that little tax return on them dumbass boots.
Nah, the nigga on the street gonna have like a
Be
Glock.
right back. Let me get my phone charger.
Gonna have a Glock
Get your
with a
phone
switch on that
charger.
bitch.
This nigga. They have a Glock with the switch in the boot, tucked in the boot.
Yeah, them only niggas gonna wear that shit.
Boots are fucking stupid.
But you know, that's some young people shit. That's
Some young people. Lil Wayne has some. Lil Wayne is 38. He may be 40. No.
They probably gave that shit to his
Lil Wayne's like 39 now, right?
No, Lil Wayne 40.
He's 40? Lil Wayne was born 82, 83.
He was born 82.
Okay, well.
Yeah. Well, Nicki Minaj 40.
Nicki Minaj is fucking retarded.
Nicki Minaj 40 years old.
She don't act like it. I had beef with these kids. And I get it. I fight a kid too, but she got actively arguing with these. Somebody said very freaky granny instead of very freaky girl. Very freaky granny. That shit was funny as fuck.
Oh yeah, Nicki old ass. 40 years old, still rapping about how good a vagina is.
That's some wild shit. You still gotta tell people your coochie good 40 years later. I don't know what to tell you. That product ain't as good as you think it is. The brick ain't bricking.
I'm pretty sure she would never find out because Buddy ain't fucking that up.
You ever dated somebody from Iowa?
I won.
Huh?
Nah.
No? You don't know nobody from Iowa?
I know a few people from Iowa, but
a few people. I made the post that said y'all be living in weird ass. I don't even know the
reason why people would move to Iowa.
Section 8. It's wide open. At least it was. Iowa, Minnesota, Arizona. Every time somebody, I think Nebraska, I want to say. Anytime somebody say they moved to one of those places, I'd be like, oh, okay.
So if you ask me would I move to Iowa?
Nah, I made the post that said y'all be living in weird ass places like Iowa and wondering why you can't find love. Just because you're in fucking Iowa.
No, because everybody like fucking cousins.
Is everybody cousins in Iowa?
Yeah.
That's funny. Let's see. Arizona's one of them places, like I said. Of course, Minnesota. Whole Chicago out there. What happened?
No, Phoenix pretty much gonna be, yeah, that's like a top 5 city.
I went to Phoenix, Arizona one time, and it was 5,000 degrees, and I never left my hotel room. It was literally 5,000 degrees, my nigga, like no exaggeration.
So niggas when they got off the plane and felt like Africa.
I've been to Africa. It didn't feel like Africa. It felt like hell. Like hell, nigga. Like
that's a whole nother height.
Like the sun was literally right next to you.
But they don't call them the sun and the mercury for nothing.
Listen, I went to my hotel room and I turned the air conditioner on the highest fucking setting I could, and I sat there for 24 hours. I didn't go out to eat, and I probably didn't eat no food, my nigga. It was just hot. It was like slavery hot, my nigga, like oppressively hot. I never wanted to experience that again in my life.
So that shit did.
Nigga. It's about dry heat too, like when you talk in your mouth just, you know what I'm saying? like you be like, good morning.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Fuck Arizona. I'm cool. What's this?
I was supposed to make some pad thai. My ass fell asleep.
Some who?
Pad thai.
What's that?
It's like a Thailand noodle dish.
You was gonna make a fucking Thailand noodle dish, nigga?
Yeah, nigga, I'm wrong with it. That's call my
boy, you don't get a fuck. You say Chef Gotti the Great instead of Chief Gotti the Great.
Like, matter of fact, I'm gonna edit that shit.
To Chef Gotti the Great, you was a fucking fool. Niggas coming back all late and shit. Look at this shit. Add them back. Time is it?
Oh, I got the middle spot now.
It's really 10:30. God damn. I don't like y'all this much. What does this say? I wish I would respect my toddler's individuality, choice, and freedom instead of popping that little thigh when they get out of line. Absolutely. Whoop them kids. I ain't never whooped my kids, but you know, I can see what happens. I got daughters, man.
On the back of their necks and shit.
I always felt too heavy. Yeah, I can hear you. I always felt too heavy-handed to hit my kids. You know what I mean?
I slap motherfuckers.
You slap motherfuckers? You know, I can't do it.
Yeah, I can.
Well, I'm a new school fan, man. I feel that shit abuse. There's no need for that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I was low key beat as a child, so I see where it doesn't make a difference. Kid gonna do what the fuck they want to do.
That's true.
On top of that, you can
after a certain age.
Not even after a certain age, my nigga. I was getting whoopings from day one. I still do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. Didn't even think twice. You know what I mean? So
black mamas didn't get no fucks.
Nigga, I get whooped Monday morning. By Monday afternoon, I'm doing whatever the fuck it is I wanted to do anyway.
Hey, low key, I can
honestly say you think they don't.
My dad never whooped me in his life. I can honestly say
Daniel, how many whoopings do you think you got in the time since I've known you when we were teenagers?
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about my kids.
So you understand what I'm saying? My nigga, I'm talking about. I used to get beat down, my nigga. Like beat, like I've had actual fist fights, my nigga. Like, and I still, at the end of the day, did whatever the fuck it was I wanted to do.
Me and my 16-year-old got into it a couple of weeks ago, and we literally pat back and forth in the car, man. I was getting pissed.
I think you might have to edit this out. Oh, that's live.
Admitting the crimes. It's like, whoa.
You gotta edit this. She's fine. All right. No edit. Ain't no edit. We live. We whole live.
You gonna have to bring her on the screen and say she okay.
DCFS is on the way.
I said, let me tell you something. I don't ever want to have to be able to put my hands on you, because I don't ever want you to associate love from a man with hands. And so at this point in time, I'm like, hey, I'll make your life a living hell right now. And I ain't got to put a finger on you. So
here's my thing.
Do what you need to do. Get it together and keep it moving.
Here's my thing. Like, even with my daughters, all I've ever had to do is, you know, just be like really stern. You know what I mean? Like, just like, why did you do that? And they instantly. So it's never come to that. Like, I remember it was a time my oldest daughter, I can't remember what it was she did. She stole somebody's scooter or some shit. Some wild shit. She was like 8. And they tried to get me to give her a whooping. Like, they stood there and was literally like, you gonna give her a whooping.
What?
It's cool?
Nah, her mama and my youngest daughter's mom was like, you gotta whoop her. Like, she did some dumb shit. You gotta whoop her. And I'm like, I can't do it. Like, no. It's my baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you good one, because
nah, like I hit too hard, my nigga. I can't do it.
And here's the thing. The great part about it is
that's when I was boxing too. I would have knocked out.
I think once you get like 200-some pounds, that whooping shit should be.
Yeah, like I can't whoop no child, nigga.
I disagree.
No, I mean, I can knock out a grown man at half speed. I'm cool on whooping, dog.
Spare the ride.
Ain't no sparing the ride. I hit too hard, my nigga.
No, hey, check it out. At 200 pounds, a man's physically capable of killing another man with his
hand. I'm not, like, even if I hold back, it's gonna hurt.
Right. If you can't, it's supposed to hurt. If you can control,
what's wrong with this nigga?
If you can't control, cause look, man, listen, I'm a former school teacher. You kids ain't gonna, I'm gonna stress these kids out before they stress me out. Go sit your happy ass down.
Oh man, let me adjust myself. I need some WD-40 for this chair, boy. I was too comfortable.
They love their dad. My son has never tested me. My son.
Here's the thing, like, yeah, that's how Darren is. Darren, no.
I'm afraid to hit my son now. He just turned 20, and he big. He's about 6'3". And I'm like, he my size. I ain't touching this stuff. I ain't saying I'm scared. Yeah.
You scared, nigga. That's how Paul felt when he came up to Cat at that time.
He just turned 20, man.
And Mr. Morrow was like, your son was acting up in my class. My dad was like, you did what? And I was like, yeah, nigga, I did it. Like, fuck you gonna do about it? I'm bigger than you.
I remember my uncle tested me on some like that one time. He called the police.
Stephen? Stephen?
I ain't touching this big nigga.
Right. Oh, your uncle kind of small though.
Which one?
Stephen. Arius daddy.
No, not really. But yeah.
No, really. We was bigger than him when we was teenagers.
Both of my uncles tried to at one point wanted to test me with it, and I'm just like, nah, we're not. This ain't that. I put one.
Now, your uncle Tony, I can see him. You know.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, Uncle Tony was cool, but Arius daddy, we the.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
That's my dude too. But he was like I said, we was bigger than him when we was teenagers.
In fact, but
he tried to whoop me out and got him.
He put on some weight though, so he ready.
but yeah,
and I do it again.
200 pounds, motherfuckers wrestling that too.
Just believe, I wouldn't test him as a kid at all. No, thank you. Nope, nobody in my family.
I guess. I don't know. The only person in your family I was really scared of is your mom and your grandma.
Facts, me too. I'm still scared of that.
Nigga, I wasn't even scared of your brother.
I love her.
I always wanted to smoke with your brother. But your mama and your grandma, especially your grandma, nigga, oh man. Like even Floyd was too chill though.
Nope.
When nobody worried Floyd. Floyd was just going, tell your grandma.
Floyd every bit of 6'4", 6'5".
But Floyd was a big teddy bear though.
Yeah, but
He was a big ass teddy bear. But your grandma,
that grown man strength.
Nah, I ain't never been scared of a motherfucker I never seen get out the bed. But your grandma, my nigga. What I tell you, that voice just used to strike fear right in my heart. Larry! We're like,
she couldn't hit you. She trying to find anything that's close to her to throw at your ass. And every time I see her she start doing this, I'm out of the room. We go.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta use your speed to your advantage at that point. But you're gonna have to go back up there at some point.
That's ice ball.
Yeah, I was more afraid of Daniel's grandma than I was of mine. Real shit. Oh man, so Mac McClung won the dunk contest on the fake 720. How y'all feel about this? Who's this messaging me?
I saw the dunk, wasn't bad.
Huh?
I saw it wasn't bad.
It wasn't good either. Bullshit ass dunk. Kang would murk Thanos without those stones. I don't think so.
If you basing off comic book, Kang ain't want no smoke.
No, we talking about the movie and one of the group chats.
Hey, Kang lost to Ant-Man.
Here's the thing. Kang controls time, right? But he couldn't do that in the quantum realm. Exactly. So he's already at half speed off top. If you get Kang his full control, like when He Who Remains was controlling time and moving and shit, if he could do that, he'd fuck Thanos up in the movie.
I'll say this too. I'm gonna be fair and say Kang 1 week because he killed all them fucking ants, and that's I'm gonna leave that shit.
He didn't kill all the ants.
He killed them ants.
He didn't kill the ants. The ants fucked them up. Never mind. The spoilers. Spoiler alert.
He killed them.
No, he got away.
He killed
them.
Them ants were still at the end of the movie celebrating.
Them ants was that, boy? Them ants was dead as hell.
What are you talking about? They was right there. When they never mind. See, you telling the movie, man. You telling the movie.
He gave them answer honorable off-screen death.
This nigga said an honorable off-screen death. Jesus Christ. Oh man. So what's your predictions for the? You think LeBron gonna choose Kyrie tomorrow for the All-Star game?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, doing the playground.
Yes.
Yeah.
You think he will?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Giannis chooses Kyrie just to get him away from LeBron.
Hey, for some reason,
Giannis is a petty nigga.
For some reason, they don't fuck with James Harden. James Harden will be the last player picked.
You think so? Nah. The 1 year James Harden was the last person picked was because LeBron was fucking with Kevin Durant. Was that last year that happened?
Last year, yeah.
Yeah. That's the only reason but James Harden ain't even there this year. Unless they choose him to be a reserve.
I thought he was a replacement.
I was about to say it would have to be a replacement. Somebody else just got hurt. Like a lot of people have been getting hurt.
Zion got hurt.
Zion got hurt, so they chose what's his name is starting. Ja Morant is starting in place of Zion. I had that saved.
Be honest with you. I think just to be named is good enough. You don't got to play the fucking game. The game don't mean shit.
No, everybody gets to play.
Yeah, as long as you got name, I think that's good enough on your resume.
You think so?
Yeah, it's good enough for you to get a extra couple of $100 million on your contract and all that shit.
That's what I wanted to ask y'all. Okay, so would you rather take a free $10,000 or would you fight Krishan for $5 million for 35 minutes?
I don't think I'm allowed to answer this.
You gonna answer, goddammit. Krishan Rock. 35 minutes, $5 million.
It wouldn't even be a fight because I just throw her ass. I wouldn't even put no hands on her.
Who's talking about this? Wait a minute.
Look at you abusers.
Hey.
I didn't say anything yet.
You ain't even made a choice yet.
So how much is the
you
can take $10,000 right now.
Hey.
Or you fight her for 35 minutes for $5 million.
Hey, I said I won't put no hands on her. I'll just throw her.
You just throw? Let me just tell you, it's going to be a 2-minute fight.
I think I can pull this off.
You can pull it off?
For the millions. I think I can pull this off.
For $5 million? I feel very confident in my abilities for $5 million.
Without hurting them.
Hey, what your man say on lottery ticket? I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. I can't eat. They $5 million. Oh man, need something dirty.
No, $5 million. I wouldn't even put my hands on her. I'll just throw her.
Nigga, $5 million. They tell me to stop. That's what
I mean, putting her ass in the sharpshooter.
Hey.
Oh man, figure four.
Any nigga that's under 200 pounds, I wouldn't even put my hands on him. I'll just throw him.
I don't know. Floyd is on 200 pounds. I think Floyd
I'll throw his ass
business.
too.
You think so?
Nah,
$5 million.
Nah, Floyd. I'll fight
Floyd Mayweather for $5 million.
Floyd will probably clear nigga.
No, Floyd Mayweather is a counter puncher. I don't think he gonna really attack like that.
He's not a knockout.
He got endurance.
No, not even that. He's not a knockout person. He's not really. I just don't think he would attack like that. So I
think for an average person, he will fuck them up. With
think so? I mean, yeah, average person.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Now with a fighter, I think he got to take different.
He'll tap the asses. That's what's up.
He'll let you know you made a bad choice.
Yep.
But this $5 million, nigga.
Do you got to win for the
You made a bad choice coming in the ring with my broke ass.
But low key, just wrestle his ass.
Say wrestle.
Wrestle, yeah. I'm not saying he can't wrestle, but shit, when you wrestle, it's a 50% chance. Shit.
I feel like I got reach and I can block.
I feel like I got to punch his hand.
So if I just take a swing all day,
about like 145,
right? I ain't no 145.
His punches ain't gonna have like. How much you weigh, Larry? About like 250, 260?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Let's
you
go with that.
Like, yeah, you gonna absorb the punches. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so and I'm pretty sure he definitely won't want to wrestle your ass.
I was in the Mall of Asia, which is in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And we were walking, and this guy bumped into me. I just kept walking. Like, he aggressively bumped into me, like, on purpose. Like, it's a lot of people, but my nigga, we wasn't, you know what I'm saying? You had no business being that close. But I kept walking. And my boy Arnold was like, you ain't gonna stop and say nothing? I said, fam, the last thing I want to hear is y'all joking on me every day about some little Asian motherfuckers and fucking kung fu the fuck out of me in the mall. Like, remember that time? That little Asian nigga bumped into stuff? He said something, that motherfucker put his foot on his chin. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
So you saying you don't believe size matter in a fight?
I'm not even gonna say size matter in a fight. You do not just fucking be aggressive towards little Asian dudes, because you never know. They might know that shit.
Low key, I don't think they can fight like people think. I don't think they can fight like people think.
Are you trying to find that out?
You want me to be honest with you?
Are you trying to find that out? Imagine you just take that and you say, "Oh, I don't think they can fight like that," and then you fuck around and you done ran into fucking Tony Jaa. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now you getting owned boxed up in this bitch.
At the age I am, I ain't fighting.
Shit gonna be like Rumble in the Bronx.
That shit gonna be like a Jackie Chan movie. I don't want trouble. He whooping everybody's ass for 35 minutes. Like, come on, bro. Talking about you don't want trouble. You done fucked up everybody in a 2-mile radius.
Yeah, I'm too old to be fighting.
You too old to be fighting? I'm cool. What the fuck is this nigga? Is you over there making ham? What are you doing?
Oh, dang.
This nigga. Are you over there opening your cabinets, nigga? What are you doing?
Damn, you and that bitch cooking and shit.
Hey, man. Get this shit. We're at 2 hours and 30 minutes. Jesus Christ. I said, I don't love y'all that much. 10:47.
Time to go.
I'm supposed to be cooking my pad thai, man.
I'm just cooking your pad thai.
Hey, pad thai, delicious.
Look at y'all, boy. Look at y'all.
How you make your shit?
Who, me?
Now these niggas giving out recipes. Jesus Christ.
Go get some rice noodles and some peanut sauce, and we gonna
so you use peanut sauce?
Yeah, little peanut sauce.
I can't cook. I feel so left out.
Get that.
You got a wok? Nigga, I ain't seen a wok since 1902.
You don't necessarily need a wok. You can cheat. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need a wok necessarily, but I got it. I know I got one.
You can cheat.
Well,
you're really authentic.
Cook, you know what I'm saying?
You know who used to make masterpieces on that wok? Mickey. Oh man, Mickey used to get down on that wok.
Hey man, I was using that shit like a regular skillet.
Making pancakes in the fucking wok. Y'all wild. Oh man. Well, like I said, as far as that whole R&B conversation as a whole, we're gonna have that later. I got a couple special guests that I wanted to involve in the discussion, because I don't feel like 3 guys should be sitting around discussing R&B as a whole. Without the input of a woman. It just seems really weird. So I didn't want to do that. Why? Because it's just weird, my nigga. I don't want to hear about what your favorite R&B song is. I'm sorry.
You know what weirds me out? We're not going to be driving in the car together and listening to
to R&B.
Sweet sounds of Johnny Gill. We not
right. 2 niggas driving down the road, and all of a sudden, fucking Secret Garden come on. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, low key, I hit the notes on that shit if that come on. I ain't gonna lie to you. That come on. I don't give a fuck who in the car.
Nigga, I feel uncomfortable. Why are you doing this?
Hey,
I'm hitting all that shit.
sound like nigga, this is uncomfortable. I feel like we on a date. You, what the fuck are you talking about?
What?
Can you put on some fucking T-Pain or something?
This nigga crazy as hell.
I'm playing Freddie Jackson. Nigga.
Yeah, I want to know some weird shit. Well, not some weird shit. Some funny shit. So, Secret Garden, right, as a song. Quincy Jones is one of my most favorite producers. So when Back on the Block came out, it came out, we heard it as kids, like, you know what I mean? Like, often, because that's all she listened to was like Quincy Jones, and that album, like Back on the Block, was her shit. And for decades, I didn't know it was James Ingram. I thought it was Johnny Gill. I didn't find out that it was James Ingram on that song until like
vocal. Ain't that's the other vocal on
yeah.
What the fuck
I didn't know it was James Ingram. I thought it was Johnny Gill. I'm sorry. I didn't know. For decades. Like not for years.
Johnny Gill?
For decades, my nigga, I thought it was Johnny Gill. So, like, I didn't find out it was James Ingram until like literally like 5 years ago.
El DeBarge.
Barry White.
I'll be sure.
James Ingram.
There, bro. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
I don't know. You might be. I don't think you are, but you might be.
Did I say El DeBarge?
Yep. El DeBarge, Barry White, James Ingram, Albie Shore.
Yeah. And that's it.
That's it.
Song fucking amazing. I can't even lie to you.
But I thought it was
like I said, no
Johnny
matter who
Gill.
I'm in the car with, that song come on. That's one of the songs. Hey, I'm hitting every note in that bitch.
This nigga. All the Mac McClung's don'ts. That is a fucking immaculate ass song, though. I give him that. They did that thing. All right, well, y'all are ugly, and it's getting late. So,
all right, everybody.
I'd like to thank everyone who participated this evening. Primo, you an all-star of the evening because you got 75 fucking comments on this motherfucker.
Shit, how come Primo didn't
Kimberly,
hit the link and join the conversation?
I fuck with y'all. Shout out to Kendall for that first comment. You kicked it off. Mystery Gaming. I don't know who you are, but
side note,
thanks for the subscription. What happened?
Teddy Pendergrass some backup vocals on that song.
Teddy pinned her ass down. Oh man, I guess. Well, we're not recording tomorrow. We ain't got shit else to talk about. I ain't want to record tomorrow because the All-Star game tomorrow. So I mean, that's why I kind of did this tonight.
When the last time the All-Star game was good though?
Like I said, I don't really watch it for that. I mean,
no shit. I think the concept dope though. I can't.
I am interested in to see how this playground style picking goes, but you know, it is what it is. What is this nigga doing?
Hey, they should let him hoop in street clothes.
Hey, do your sideburns go over your ears?
Oh my, no.
Yeah, I don't know. Turn to the left.
That's just shadow.
And just show you just black.
Black as hell, right?
I hate Whoopi Goldberg's gums because they black. Eat the black of your neck because it's black. Oh man.
Yeah.
Any last words, Mr. Hammond?
Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper. Mr. Bugatti. Any last words?
Yeah, don't eat yellow snow.
Don't eat yellow snow. I'll leave y'all with the words of the great philosopher, one of the great orators of our time, Uncle Chad. He said, "My bitch a choosy lover, never fuck without a rubber, never in the sheets, like it on top of the cover." No? All right.
No.
Y'all have a great evening, man. Well, what's left of it?
Peace out. We out of here.